We live?
Live right now.
We're live.
Oh my God, what's going on, everybody?
No. Look out, Mr. Bill. I guess that's wrong. It was, oh no, Mr. Bill. All right. That was weird. Hey, everybody. Let's see. Hey, Eber, BD, and Chad, and Raymond, and Scott. Welcome to the show this evening. Raymond, I caught your live stream for the, well, I caught the end of it, and then I rewatched it. It was pretty decent for a first live stream. Mr. Rev, aren't you going to say hello?
Said, hey, what's up?
Hey. There's Mr. Brando Toe in a bright orange shirt.
Mr. Brando, howdy, howdy.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty all right here, other than cold. But I don't have to tell you about that.
That's probably going to change. That's probably going to change here shortly.
I hope so. Temperature-wise, anyway, because mouth temperature-wise, yeah, in a little while here, maybe we'll see what happens. Raymond says, thanks, learned a lot. Well, that's a good thing. So, Mr. Brando, how are you this fine day?
Uh-oh. Making a mess. That's how I am. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Come on. Get off me. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just dropping some stuff. Was putting together some seeds from the giveaway. Getting ready to send out to people.
Gotta figure out where our buddy Kyle is.
Where you at,
Oh,
Cal?
he was on Crazies.
I know, but man, he can't miss this. I mean, hell, he's a part of this.
What's up, Joe?
Where are you?
Hey, Joe. Everything's going pretty much all right. Uh-oh, Mr. Kingstar just showed up. When we see a big name like that pop up, we go, uh-oh. Best behavior, guys. Best behavior. No.
Well, they're all ready to see you do the hashtag hot chocolate challenge for Tide Baker's Dozen edition.
Kyle says he's here, but he's eating dinner. Well, that explains why he's not here with us.
Right.
Scott says, good evening, King. Chilling. Joe says, chilling, guys. Cool. Glad y'all are well. And Chad's looking for an invite.
Chad, come in. Come on, Chad.
All right, hey guys, we'll have to do something real quick. Give me 1 second, all right?
Okay.
So just give me a step away from the camera.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back.
Rev, Kyle's asking for an invite.
And Mystic Grower's in here. King is actually saying hi there, Charles.
Hi, King.
Jeff says, I actually just uploaded this week's blog, week 65. It came out pretty good. Whenever y'all get a chance, please check it out. I worked hard on it. Cool.
Okay.
And he says, I really appreciate it. Thank you all. So, Mr. King, haven't seen any videos from you in a while. Are you working on a big project that's taking a while or taking a break? Now we wait for 30 seconds for the delay to go through.
Gotta love that delay.
Paula's in the house. Did Rev get his goodies? Did you get your goodies? Yeah. Oh, I think that means yes. Oh, King says, I just had a baby, so been so busy and sleepless. Well, congratulations, boy or girl. And I'm not surprised we weren't aware, but cool. Hello, Mr. Chad.
Hey. Hey, Chad.
Yeah, how's it going?
Oh, great.
Todd wants to know what heat is tonight. Awesome. See, Todd, he's behind it.
King says they had a baby girl.
Jeez.
And people are congratulating him and he's thanking him. So cool.
And congratulations to the kid.
Oh,
So congratulations to him having a kid. Say Todd does the rest of the chocolates, right?
So, Chad, how are things going these fine days? We haven't heard from you in a while. Oh, there's Kyle, too. Chad, your microphone is muted if you didn't know. There it is. Hello, Mr. Kyle.
oh,
There's a half naked
everybody.
gal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, somebody running around in his underwear behind you.
Yeah, he's going in the other room.
Uh-oh. Daddy told you to get out now.
Get out of
So, Chad, how are things going?
Pretty good.
I expected more of an answer than that.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Been any shows lately? You been working, Chad?
Trying to figure out where the echo's coming from.
You got speakers up pretty loud?
Or if you have the chat open, it's probably coming from the audio on the chat.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I checked mine. Mine's muted.
I didn't check mine.
Mine's muted.
So we have another Charles in the house. So this is going to be Charles A is going to be other Charles. Says hi all. Joe says much love everyone. Gotta get back to work, but I really hope you guys enjoy week 65. I really worked extremely hard on it. Thank you all. All right, Joe. Well, thanks for popping in.
Thanks for hanging out.
Somebody else could talk too, you know.
We all love
Okay.
your voice so much.
Yeah. I mean, this is your job.
Yeah, you're the one with all the titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, let the honoree speak.
I've got one title, RevToes TV, but like for some reason on my channel you've got like 37 titles. It's great.
Yeah, but you got RevToast TV, and right next to it is /star.
Stars?
Star, as in you're the star of the show.
Like I've always said, this is my channel. I'm not the star. Everybody else is. I'm just the facilitator. What am I? The producer then? I make things happen. Or what is it? The definition of a producer? I make things come forth or whatever that is.
Yeah, but see, I'm the producer, you're the director. You make things happen in a specific order.
I don't know. You're more the director. Like you're
No.
directing the conversation, you're directing the chat and everything like that. I'd be more the producer. I just make things happen. Like I click the live button and then that's it. If I have a quirky remark, I just throw it in there.
Yep. I see Derek showed up. Derek showed up too and says, wow, there's a handful tonight. Haha. Yeah, sorry we had to kind of duck out, Derek, but you know it was coming.
God wants to know
And
what
that was
it
supposed to be
is.
joked. Ah.
Director, we need to figure out where the noise is coming from.
King's taken out
Sounds like a
already.
lot of
Anything else?
shuffling around.
Good night, everyone.
I think I fixed
Thanks
it.
for popping in.
Sounds like somebody's got a lot of background noise.
Yep. Maybe that's the answer.
Yeah, it's got a lot of background noise. Hey, here, Timberland Buddy. And Other Rob says, what's up, everyone?
Oh, bro.
Happy birthday, Derek. We just got off your live stream.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. That was a good one. I was
Make
cooking
sure
supper
everybody
wrong.
put a happy birthday in the chat.
BD says, hashtag hot chocolate challenge for Todd ×6. I don't know about ×6. We'll see.
You spelled the baker's dozen
Oh, you know
wrong.
about it. You know about it. You're willing to do that when you want it. You want to know what the heat is?
That was pumped. If you
But I
haven't,
don't have a baker's dozen anymore, so we can't use that hashtag anymore because of the
Okay,
simple fact
dozen.
that I have 12.
Okay, just regular dozen.
But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through 3 of them, let alone 6. We will see what happens here.
Hey, you can do
Al, are
it.
you nervous about it?
What?
I said, are you nervous about this challenge?
Hell yeah, I am.
what's the challenge?
These things look hot. Real hot.
What's the challenge?
If they're hotter than the caramel ones, I'm pretty worried. That's why I'm eating supper.
Wait, I'm kind of confused about this because I don't know where the heck this challenge is coming from because it was all about Todd. And now
Yeah.
Oh, no, it
he's
was
like
all about
pushing-
all of us.
Now he's like
oh,
pushing it
okay.
off on it.
Is
Now he's like
somebody
pushing
trying
it
to
off
weasel out here?
It originally started just for Todd, but
somebody trying to
everyone
back
else
out?
started making it like everybody's gonna do it, so we're all doing it.
Yeah, he's got this 3 months spirit mentality. All
Or
for
somebody.
Yeah, it
3
seems
for
to me
1 and
Kyle
1
was
for all.
Derek says maybe, or it may or may not be a little, intoxicated. So feel free to boot me, moderators. Haha.
Worst case scenario, we just don't read your chat and you just keep on chatting away. And after it's done being a live stream, you can't see the chat anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Derek, you don't turn 30 every day.
Paula says better start now so you have time to recover between each one. Joe says hola amigos. Go for green living. Hey, Joe. Hey, I didn't say hi to you. Says, hey guys. They're still laughing away. Forgot I was a moderator, anyways. Okay, so Brando.
And what's up, Daniel?
What's up there, Todd, Rob, Jeff?
In looking at these wonderful looking treats, the light brown
Yeah.
ones are the least hot. What's the least hot after that? The dark brown ones are the hottest. So are the vanilla ones or the
Well-
strawberry ones hot next?
Well, we were going to start off with the chocolate ones, but
Oh no,
oh yeah,
work our way up.
no,
Oh, no.
that's the
Work
way
our
you
way
start.
up.
You got to start at the top.
No. You start at the bottom and work your way up.
You start at the top.
No. You got to start at the top.
No, because then
That's
everything
what-
is less afterward.
Todd, the caramel one is hotter than the vanilla and the strawberry.
I don't believe you. It was decided on the last stream that we were going to do the caramel one first because that was the least hot of all of them.
All I gotta say
But
is
that was the other day.
the caramel ones are excellent. I messaged Brando today. He said he's gonna make a new batch. I gotta get some more of those caramel ones.
And my caramel ones are gone. I ate them all.
Yeah, Todd. These are the ones we're working with right off bat.
Yeah, those are the real hot ones.
Yeah, this
That's-
one.
I got those on the left-hand side.
Gotta eat
My
this
dog-
one.
My dog ate mine.
Hot Jeff.
Step 1, grab one.
No, I think.
Step 2, put it in the mouth.
Well, I'm going to do a little something different. I'm going to cut them into quarters before I eat them.
No.
Eat them a quarter at a time.
No.
Yes, yes.
That's not part of the rules.
Todd
We
wants
never
to
said
know
what the rules
what
were.
heat is.
There you go, Chad.
He wants
He
you to
is.
show me.
The rule is pop it in your mouth and eat it.
Todd wants to feel what heat is. He wants you to show me.
Come on.
See, Todd
This
does.
is where it starts. Step 1. No cutting it. Just go ahead and put it, let your teeth do the cutting.
Paula says, do the strawberry one first. Derek says, oh no.
No, this is where it
Fernando-
starts. This is where it starts.
Fernando, I don't want to start with the chocolate one.
Well, it's not a question of
What's the
wanna.
hot one?
Todd, you don't have the strawberry one anyway, do you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I thought you were allergic to strawberries.
I don't think it's fresh strawberries in here.
Oh.
This is where it starts. It starts with this one first.
I think the vanilla looking one should be the first one.
For the chicken pox?
No, that's not the way it works.
I don't want to do the really hot one first.
Come on, Todd. I'll do it with you.
Come on. I got one
I
too.
don't have it. My dog ate them.
Your dog ate them?
All of them. They got that. They saw the damn envelope and got them, took them away.
It says, Todd, eat me. Eat
Rev?
me.
Darn dogs.
Fernando is saying, good luck, Kyle. Derek says, so far, everyone I have seen looks the same. Well, we can do this. 3 different colors. Everyone that Brando's holding up is the same batch.
Oh, thanks, Fernando. Awfully kind of you.
Eat me, Todd. Eat me. Hashtag Todd eats the chocolate one first.
Aaron is saying, just save some time and drink gasoline. BD says, sing it, so that must be from when Chad was singing. Start with the hottest, Kyle. Make me proud.
Susan says that Todd, you should start with the hottest one. So start with the dark chocolate one. Susan
That was
didn't say that.
he does too.
See,
It
the
says, hey guys,
speaking.
look like I just tuned in.
Listen to the voice of the people.
Start with the hottest one first.
No,
That's what she
it
did.
says, hey guys, look like I tuned in just in time. And a smiley face.
You didn't get the 2nd
I'll
part.
eat all 3 of these things. Right
Listen
now.
to the voice of the people.
Don't be scared.
Rev, what's your idea on the first one?
Eat all the bloody chickens.
Eat the whole lot of them.
No, Paula, I did not eat all of the caramel ones.
Here we go. All 3. Come on, Todd. 1, 2, 3.
That's
1, 2, 3.
Oh, don't do that. Here, Todd. Ready? Stop
Rev?
this procrastinating crap.
Come
Rev,
on,
get a chocolate
Todd.
one
You
out.
can do it. Here, look. I'll do that too. Look.
Yeah, but you eat a lot of these.
Hand.
All right, one chocolate one. If this thing sets me off, then I'm going to be ruined for the rest of them.
You're up.
Chopsticks.
No, then it's just on to the next ones.
Yeah.
Go, Rev. Go, go, go.
Todd gets to feel what heat is.
Ah,
Hmm.
Yummy.
I love that look Todd makes in the corner.
Where are you, Todd?
these are hot.
Yummy. Yummy. Yummy.
So you got one
yum,
down.
yum.
One down.
Absolutely.
Kyle, you all right?
Yeah, yeah. Tongue's burning. It's burning a lot.
My biggest problem is it tastes like chocolate.
No, we
I
don't.
don't taste
Oh yeah, Rev hates it.
taste it all pepper.
Here's my Todd impression.
That caramel one's hotter than this one.
There ain't no way.
Oh, no.
Number 2.
So what is your choice for number 2, Todd?
There's no milk.
And we could slowly do this. I mean, because we don't have to rush it. I mean, like the last episode, I was just downing them. We don't have to do that. We got the whole show. You all right, Todd?
Todd wants to know what heat is.
I still think the caramel one's hotter.
Oh, no. Chocolate one is all over mouth burn.
Maybe my taste buds are gone or something. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, I
Rev,
think
remember the
because
other day when you were talking that you blew your taste buds
chocolate
out with
one
hot sauce?
Huh?
What are
I
taste
believe I
buds?
blew my taste buds out with that caramel chocolate on Monday because nothing's hot to me anymore except for this. This is hot.
What's taste buds?
I don't know. There's something that a couple of us don't have apparently.
Brendo, are you related to that lady that lives in India that doesn't burn from the peppers?
What lady is that?
Hey, chat, keep up with the chat. I can't talk at.
Well, I mean, they said that there's certain people. There's a small percentage of people in the world that don't have the receptors that actually go and trigger all the heat. Brando, you might be one of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Brendo is one of them.
We've referenced lizard people before. Rev did that, so maybe you're one of those lizard people from a different planet, came down on planet Earth, don't have the receptors, and it can handle anything.
Sleep
So
stack?
that's
My
what we're
knowledge,
doing.
those lizards don't really have any taste receptors.
Yeah.
Brando's a sleep stack?
Do what?
Brando's a sleep stack?
Brando is immortal. The Land of the Lost, yes.
Oh, have you seen the new one? Or
No, I'm sorry, I'm old school. I stick with the old stuff.
man, you need to watch it. It's pretty funny.
But I mean, I have seen it. But I mean, as far as what I like is the older stuff.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a kid, that was one of my highlights on Saturday mornings.
Oh yeah, I watched that show too. It was great.
So Todd, you all right? You're breathing heavily. You're making faces. You're not talking. So are we going to chocolate number 2 in a minute? The same kind, or are you going lower?
I'm
Red,
kind
you
of
all right? Red,
wondering what was going on with the chat. What's going on over there, Todd?
I can't talk. Chad, can you read the chat for a bit?
Sure. Let's see.
God wants to know where it is.
Yeah, Chad, can you give us a verse real quick, please?
Todd wants to know what heat is. He wants you to show him. He needs to feel what heat is. So eat another caramel one.
I wasn't supposed to eat the caramel one. I ate a chocolate one.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what flavors there are. So.
There's caramel. There's chicken pox edition, strawberry, and regular chocolate.
Yeah, chicken pox is white chocolate.
All right. So Freaky Geek says, sounds like a chip to me. Crazy Kimberlin. Johnny Scoville has to be one. JT Beers laughing out loud. Freaky Geek
He's
says
having a blast with it.
there's a new one. BD Beats, Chad got to change the words when he sings Todd wants to know what heat is. Jared, Land of the Lost was my favorite show back in the day. Crazy Kimberlin's laughing a lot. Susan, good job, Rob. And Freaky Geek, I think I heard salt caramel in the other night.
Yeah, the other night was the salted caramels.
Oh, yeah.
My
Yo,
favorite.
Tom, I think you may be right with those salted caramels. They may be hotter.
And
Susan says Brando's a lizard man.
Are you saying? Do you say my opinion's right?
I think so, man, because I had a hard time.
Right. I know they're not totally gone. I mean, I got to know what heat is. That's how I'm going to make sauce and everything else.
Looks like Alex just showed up. Hi, Alex.
What's up, Alex?
Yeah.
Alex, what did you do to your pepper plant? I need an answer.
Well, one major difference between tonight and Monday night was Monday night I had a good dinner. I didn't spice it up. Tonight I spiced it. We spiced it up pretty good to give me a warm-up shot.
I actually ate twice today.
What I did different is I didn't eat spicy ghost pepper wings before I came and did. Let's see, half a bag of Pocky chips, some Tapatio chips, some what was it, Crimson Blaze on regular Doritos, and 3 chocolates last episode. So I'd change it up a little bit, but Kyle, I'm telling you, the caramel's hotter than this dark chocolate one. I'm just letting you know. So you may have all been worried about, let's go with this one if it's that hot thing. No, it's all set up.
Well,
you had the hottest one.
Well, how about
What was that?
That's a
That was,
baked a dozen times.
The white chocolate ones, the chicken pox ones.
Yeah, I was eating quarter pieces of those caramels at work yesterday, and man, they were hurting me.
Oh,
So is everybody all right?
Yeah, let's go for another.
We're getting ready to go for round 2 soon.
I don't want round 2 right now.
Man, my heat
Yeah, you do.
gone.
Well, this is
I know you want it.
I had spicy
Todd,
as well.
this is your dance, so we'll go along with you. And then if you bow out, then we'll just a few of us will keep going.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I don't mind the heat. I just really mind the chocolate.
But see, my biggest deal is even eating the 3. I mean, like I sent a picture of the caramel to Scott earlier. It's almost a dang thick as it. Like if you look at a garlic powder shaker, it's almost as thick as the top of a shaker. I mean, it's the amount of chocolate you're eating, not the heat. I mean, the damn thing is thick.
Those things are gigantic. Look at that.
It's like a peanut butter
Bigger
cup.
than a Reese cup.
It immediately coats your entire mouth
Yeah,
with all the chocolate.
the extra large peanut butter cup.
It's like a Rolo.
No,
I highly recommend them.
I recommend.
Everybody buy chocolate from Brando.
I recommend several products from Brando. His hard candy, his Brando spice. I'm just saying the whole thing.
Now, I got to correct you, Freaky Geek. She said, not sure, but I think Brando's eating hot chips between the candies. No, he is. And he's eating hot peppers and all kind of other stuff, too.
Well, see, the peppers he's eating are bells. They're orange bells, mini bells.
Yeah.
Not
Look at
habanero.
it. There's another one.
Yeah, I got one
Hey,
of those
Brandon.
mini sweet peppers here.
Brando, they told me today that the fiery habanero Lay's is a regional item. We don't have it down here. So you have
Wait,
something
what?
that I don't have. The fiery
What?
habanero Lay's and the wasabi. I can't get that down here. It's a regional.
Oh, if you want, I could always send you some.
I may do that.
Man, just go to Kroger or something and request them to order it, and they may be able to.
Well, I manage a retail store, so I can order it, but I can't get it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So I know I can't get it.
There's some places, yeah, just some areas. Like, but there might be a type of chip he has over there, but I don't have over here, or vice versa.
Yeah. So, like, Brando may not be able to get the Tapatio, and he can get the fiery habanero. Is that type?
It's just like the Sweet Heat, Skittles, and Starburst. I can get them here, but you can get them down there.
Right.
Yeah, they've only just brought up the Sweet Heat Skittles over here not too long ago. So. But that's not everywhere.
Yeah.
Freaky, you're just fine. You can think aloud all you want. Oh. But yeah, Brando just sits and chows on hot after hot after hot. Okay. I want a white chocolate one.
Are you ready for another one?
I think they're vanilla, right, Brando?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're going for this one next. Chicken Pop Tradition.
Yes, sir.
Which one?
The one looks like a vanilla off
It
color
looks like white chocolate.
with a chicken pox.
Yeah, with red sprinkles.
Is that white chocolate?
Yeah.
White chocolate.
Man, are any of these not chocolate?
No.
This is vanilla.
Some of the caramels aren't.
Rev,
This is
Not
vanilla.
vanilla.
Rev is a hot chocolate challenge for Todd Baker's Dozen edition.
Yeah, but it says Todd. It doesn't say Rev.
Well, Todd is in.
Oh,
Carrie's in the house. Hi, Carrie. And she's saying hi to Brando.
Blame it on your channel, sir. Blame it on your channel. Hashtag blame Rev's Toast TV. So we're going. We know those.
Yep.
Let me catch up on the chat again before I lose it again. So Freaky says,
Somebody else can.
Yes,
I don't-
sir.
Oh, I don't.
This
not
says
thinking
Todd,
it ever-
eat me now. Eat me now.
Don't mind, not even darn fingers. Okay. I'm not burning
Me,
anymore,
me.
but here goes the vanilla one.
You going to vanilla? Okay. My dog wants one. Oh my god, that's hotter than the dark one. Oh no, not really. I'm just messing with you. See, Todd, you should have chose the white chocolate for the whole contest. That's nothing.
Actually, for the whole for the main contest, about was it chocolates, but all right.
That's number 2.
Susan says, or BD says, still burning. Hey, you know,
Agree with Susan.
Susan says, you go, Rob. Thanks, Susan. This one hasn't hit me yet. It's starting to build, but
It'll build in a second, Todd. You'll get a little. You'll get a little kick on the back of your throat.
Scott says, hang in there, Rev. Susan says, Rev, stop complaining. They waited for you. Ha ha.
Well, like I said, it's not the heat that bothers me; it's the chocolate. This is more chocolate than I've had in probably 15 years.
Oh,
and also, Dave's not here. I don't know if he's in the chat or something or whatever, but if he watches this later, hashtag pray for Dave.
Dave's not here, man.
Subscribe and watch his channel. And like his videos. Like him. Like. He's got some good information on there.
Dave's
Praying for
not
Dave.
here.
Dave's not here, man. I am Dave. No, man, Dave's not here. Open the door.
Right time?
Oh, Todd's ready for another one?
And another chocolate one?
Yeah, we'll go to another chocolate one. Then after that, we'll go for a strawberry one.
Not for a while yet. Not for me. You guys can go ahead.
God, this is the hottest thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. I know you've eaten hot stuff before.
Todd can do it.
The habanero chocolate that Dave sent me is definitely a lot hotter than that.
Wait, Brando's is hotter than that chocolate, or vice versa?
No, he's saying that the one that Dave sent him for a Christmas present.
Is hotter than Brando's chocolate.
No, Brando's is way hotter.
Ah, gotcha.
This one had
sorry, I got it reversed.
This one had a decent amount of heat to it, but Susan,
Alex is asking what type of peppers are in the chocolate.
Hot ones, hot peppers.
Yeah.
They're all the peppers that are growing in my garden.
Man, that one's already gone. Let's do another one.
And Susan asked, where is Dave? That's the question
Dave's
of
not
every
here.
live. He's probably lurking in the background. Give me a thumbs down.
Probably.
You said that about my chocolate I sent you? My God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Anyway. It's calling your name, Dave. Or Todd. Calling your name. It's getting a little silent.
Yeah, Alberta pepper is kind of like people ask you where you catch that fish. Tell them right here.
I'm not going to tell you the name of the lake because it's so popular. We don't want a lot of the people out here. I thought that was cool. I'm not going to tell you what lake I'm on because we don't want other people out here.
If you want to
You're
know
on
which
lake.
lake Todd's fishing on, he's fishing on the one that has the bar in the middle of it.
No, he's fishing on Hot Chocolate Lake.
Ah,
Hot Chocolate Challenge for Todd,
Okay.
time 6.
Yeah, let me calm down a bit, guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is his challenge.
Hey, I'm calm.
Right now, I'm in
Speaking
pretty
of
bad
calm
shape.
down, man, like
Calm
my
down.
hands are just shaking over here.
You're what?
My hands are just shaking over here.
Are you really?
Yeah. I told you that's like the most amount of sugar I've had in a long time.
Oh, okay. Well, on the last one, a piece of the pepper thing got caught and went into the wrong tube or something, man. It catches it by surprise there.
When I blew my nose, when I blew my nose, it came up the back of my sinuses and it's sitting up here burning.
Yeah.
Send it up
So
in your cranium.
to get it out.
That's cool. Yeah, we'll give you time. I mean, we've only been live for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, you still got like 4 more to go.
I don't know, unless
At
the
least.
chat wants to see it happen. So throw those thumbs up and let Todd know you support him.
Yeah, how's the strawberry one? I haven't had one of these yet.
Well, you'll find out shortly.
Let the-
We'll do that one.
yeah, we can let the people speak on the next one, when the next one's going to be.
We don't know if the strawberry is the least hot because Brenda wasn't letting us know what the heat levels of each of them are.
I don't know if Brando
There's
knows
only
what the
one-
heat levels are.
There's only one true way to find out.
He's like, well, let's see. This looks about the right amount of powder to mix in with this. Well, hell, yeah, we'll just throw a little bit extra. It's all good.
You can go out, boys.
Nobody's gonna know the difference. That is, I mean,
Tastes
Todd,
fine
as
to
far
me.
as Brando made a special batch just for us. So this could be hotter or milder than the normal chocolates. Who knows?
Paula says they probably all taste the same to Brando, which would be about right. Yeah, I'd say. Other Rob says strawberry is maybe my favorite flavor. So, okay, Rob, is strawberry the least hot or the most hot?
That
That is batch depending. That is dependent on the batch.
Yeah, Country Girl shut up. She says, I've had all three laughing out loud. My opinion, hottest is the white, next the chocolate, and then the strawberry, and at least the batch I had, and OMG, it's hot. The strawberry's the hottest one? Uh-oh. And Rob
Nah,
says they're
that's
all mild.
dependent on the batch.
No, because Rob said they're all mild.
No, she's saying the strawberry is not. She says the white one's the hottest, then the chocolate, then the strawberry is least.
Well, I say the white one was pretty damn hot.
Yeah, the white one was pretty darn hot.
I couldn't tell between the two.
And Country Girl says the white one is the hottest.
It really depends on the
I
batch.
think the chocolate one was the hottest.
The caramel is definitely hottest for me, anyways.
Yes, my batch strawberry was least. Okay.
I've been into that caramel. It was immediate, and it just kicked my butt for about 10 minutes.
See, the caramel one only got me in the back of the throat. I didn't get much in the mouth at all. Other Rob says, Brando can't handle spicy. He used bell peppers in them. Still too hot for him. Yeah, bell
Bell
peppers.
peppers root me up.
I believe he said they give him cramps or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
mini
ate a
baby
bell
bells
pepper
and
once, and I
baby
was on the floor for 2 hours.
Holy crap.
bells. He says, somehow I doubt that. And Alex is laughing. All right. This one is subsiding, but
The strawberry?
I'm still going to wait for a little bit for the next
But
one.
yeah. I mean, let's wait and go with the flow.
I love that. Freaky Geek says, I don't know why they call them bell peppers. I shake them. There's no ringing sounds made.
Well, Country Girl says, I have to say, though, they are awesome candies, just hot.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it would be better
All
in
right.
smaller pieces.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know how the hell.
Everyone.
Hey, look, I'm not even joking around. I don't know how the hell you do this, Brando. I mean, this is like nothing. It's just crazy.
Told you, lizard people.
Yeah, the sleep stack.
I mean, you gotta get with Johnny Scoville or something. I mean, like I said, I can handle heat, but I mean, it just I don't know how the hell you keep popping these things in one right after the other. Then like, where the hell is it going in your stomach? That's the thing.
Man, me and Rob Bloomberg
You're eating chips.
met the other day.
You eat
and
supper?
We were saying that all the other people that eat peppers on YouTube, they all show signs of pain. Even that Johnny Scoville dude, Brando doesn't. So Brando can definitely handle the heat, or maybe there is no heat for Brando. I don't know, but he's definitely better than the others.
Well, Scoville does after like 20. He did 20 primos, I mean, but for like a normal one, I mean, he did all those Pocky One Chip Challenge. Then ate a bootla or something on top of that. So I mean, whatever it was after the challenge, and he does that a lot. So I mean, I've watched almost all of Scoville's videos, and he doesn't flinch unless he did after the 20 primos. And like we discussed in an earlier episode, anybody eating 20 peppers of anything, I don't know where the hell you could do that.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to eat.
That's what I'm saying. We need to like gradually do like Todd's doing, instead of downing these chocolates one right after the other. Give it some time to rest. And I mean, Brando can keep chunking them down, but I mean,
I don't know how he does that.
I mean, I don't want everybody to get over ambitious and then like, well, we don't want to see anything bad happen.
So Brando, how do you do it?
What's mean over ambitious?
Well, this is interesting. The endorphin rush just hit me.
Oh yeah, that's the best part about hot stuff.
He's gonna be like Homer off that Simpsons episode, eating that hot pepper.
Exactly.
Be tripping out.
You remember what that pepper was called? Like the Katakito or?
Yeah, and it was rainbow colored and glowing and.
If I had my buddy on here, like if I just mentioned that, he'd be like, "Oh, it's the blah 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 Katakito from Peru. It was made by I forget what it was, made by like the slaves of, I forget." He knows that entire quote. I can't remember it.
So I'm going with JT Bear, slow and steady, savor the chocolate.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going with JT. I mean, if you've been watching his videos, I mean, he's very knowledgeable. So.
Yeah, but he's kind of got a soft spot for Todd.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, man. He said he's going to tear him up in the chat.
Yeah, fingers are tingling. This is the first time I've had something so hot my fingers tingled.
Like I said, when you're asking questions for the chat, Rob Bloomberg, that's probably not the best one. Oh, really, Rob? This doesn't affect you? No, nothing. Rob's another one that not many things affects him. So that's the wrong person to ask.
Paula says it's the pepper of Quasa Keto Catanega.
Excellent there, Rev.
Catanango. Quetzala Catanango.
Oh, yeah, I think that was the first pepper I ate.
Yeah, the
Guatemalan insanity pepper, Aaron says. Here's a new name in here, Carrie C. Haven't seen your name, I don't believe. So welcome to our show. He says, "Hi, Brando."
Yeah, I think that was the episode or the episode of The Simpsons where Homer tripped, and wasn't that where he tripped and then Rob Zombie did the graphics for it and everything and.
Yep.
Yeah, he tripped on, coated his throat with wax, and he shoved all the peppers down his throat, and then he lost his mind for a while. Man, that was one of the greatest episodes ever.
Yeah, he drank the candle or the wax out of a candle, and then, like you said, shoved it down.
Yeah, at a chili festival or something like that.
So Aaron's in the chat. Hey, Aaron, hope you're feeling better.
What's up, Aaron?
Rob's there, um, can't handle heat well. Did you try the sauces today, Rob? Yes, Rob. You Bloomberg. The other person on the panel.
I call him other Rob.
Yeah. The other person's Todd on the panel.
Yeah, Rob, Todd, Jeff.
Yeah.
I sent Rob Bloomberg a box full of habaneros, so I'm gonna need to see some pictures of him eating those like Brando does.
Oh.
So I asked in Kimberlin's live stream like what pepper he most enjoyed that was made into a sauce. It's all of yours. I like the Scotch bonnet sauces myself.
Yeah. I like the Scotch bonnet powders too. I have a bunch of that here, and
Never
I
had
like sprinkling it on stuff. It's got a really unique flavor to it. My all-time
I
favorite though is
prefer-
Yahoo lemon drop.
I prefer scorpions.
Well, my cousin said they taste really good. I've never had scorpion though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. When you
Those
want
are good.
really hot pepper, I like the yellow marugas. Those suckers are really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That was like one of the first hot peppers I ate.
Well, for me, like one of it's not really hot, but I really enjoy the monkey face peppers. So the yellow monkey face, that is just a great pepper.
In a sauce?
It doesn't matter in the sauce or fresh. Just eat it like a jalapeno. That thing
Yeah.
is good. I mean, so if you can imagine, if you've ever seen used to be my little avatar, which was the one I looked like off of Harry Potter. That monkey face. I mean, it's a really good. But as far as overall sauce, whatever, I love Bohemian Goat.
Yeah.
Bohemian Goat, Scotch bonnets. Those are some of my favorite. I like the Scotch beans. So.
Yeah, just munching on peppers. I like just eating Thai variety.
Yeah.
One of my favorite so far, but I haven't eaten a lot of hot peppers either yet. I'm growing tons this year, hopefully.
I love the chat. Chuck Howard says, I think I need to get some of these candies and set them out on a dish when my family comes to visit.
Dude, you won't get punched in the face. That's a good way to get into a fight right there.
Rob's
No,
asking,
my sister brought some of my hot chocolates into her work with her and let somebody from work try a piece.
That would have been
that's
great
good.
to film.
Yeah,
Oh,
she did. She sent me a video of it.
Things are too
Guy was
hot,
sitting at
man.
the desk, and next thing you know, he bit it. He was eating it about a minute after he ate it. He was like, "Oh, it's fine." The next thing you know, he's like, he started coughing, hit him in the back of the throat. It was funny. He's like, "Oh my god, it doesn't stop."
okay, let me catch up with the chat here. Rob says, yeah, they are great. I really like the Beauregard's Inferno. So apparently he got the sauces. Charles Beatty says, yeah, the hottest chili at the fair. Freaky says, Chuck, April Fool's Day. Okay. Oh, on the candy in the dish. Okay. Alex says, I'm going to make Rice Krispie squares with powder and Beauregard's Inferno. Sounds good. Other Rob says, I like winter weather, but I hate that peppers don't like it. Me too. Corey, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Hey, Corey. Says hello. JT says, those squares do sound good. Freaky says, oh, pepper heat. Okay. Alberto Pepper says, hey, Corey. Oh, yep.
Say hey, Corey, too. He's
other people.
the habanero farmer this year.
Susan says, haha, the Rice Krispie heat treat is good. I posted about that last year. A happy mistake. My kids didn't think so. JT's laughing, and so is Alex. Susan says, my daughter asked why these crispy treats were spicy. Because they are mine. All mine. Oh,
That's a pretty good laugh, Rob. Like
It
it.
was.
oh, I can do an even better one.
All right, let's go. Oh, I love it. That was a good one.
I was laughing before I started laughing, and it made me laugh worse, or made me laugh wrong. Oh.
That's a good one.
No,
Ah.
you just need to do something like this. Be like,
Oh, Wriggles worth.
Yeah. Okay.
show
Country Girl
Mr. Biggles
says. Country Girl says, "Okay, guys, just stopped in to send some love. Hope you all have a great night and enjoy the candies. Thank you. Much love to all." He also says. Freaky says, "Not staying, Country Girl." Okay. JT says, "I've got to bounce too. Night out. Oh, fine, JT.
Later, JT.
You'll catch it tomorrow."
Y'all later.
Country Girl says, "It's been a long day, Freaky. Headed to bed." And he says, "Oh, a long day. Sleep well when you head that way, Country Girl." I think I got a piece of that pepper stuck in my tooth. I'll be right back.
It's been a long day for me too, but I mean that's every Monday.
Ralph.
He's going to the office.
The other office.
He's
The
going
other
to,
office.
yeah, you got to restock up on lotion. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, here goes another chocolate. Yeah. So anyway, guys. So what's new?
Charles, is that a new hat?
No, I've had it. I've had this hat.
What, that?
Oh.
Okay.
Deftones White Pony?
And you love Mustangs?
No, it's a
Oh.
Deftones.
Deftones.
Deftones band.
Wow, gotcha. Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
So I go to them every chance I get.
I used to rock out when I was in high school, man.
The Mighty Mighty Deftones.
Not the boss tone.
That's the boss tones.
Yes, Alex. Brando's had more than all of us combined times two.
I think he's going for the baker's dozen.
He's already probably there.
So replace Todd with Brando.
No, we've each had two besides Brando. Alberta.
Well, Alex, did your plant come back after you put in some light? Watered it? Did y'all watch Alex's fishing video?
I didn't get a chance to watch them today.
He's not giving up his secret lake. It's like, I'm not driving up to Canada.
He's not giving up his secret office location either.
Okay.
Yeah, Canada's a very, very long ways away from here.
Yeah, that's a long drive and a lot of snow.
But look at it this way, Charles. Once you get to Oklahoma, you'll be halfway there.
Yeah, I guess.
Hi, Brando.
Yeah, I looked up how far it is from my house to JT's place, and I forget what it is. It's like 30, 35 hours. Something like that. Quite a ways.
Yeah.
Although I am on the
east
east,
trimming to a plant
like
here.
dead center of America, but up into Canada.
I went fishing on Sunday, and I didn't catch a thing. But I had fun.
Corey says that's just a normal day for Brando. Rob Tub Jeff is doing well for having 2 already.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. He disappeared for a while.
That's what I was gonna say. He's not here, so we
He's
can't
MIA.
well.
Well, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I don't hear any.
I gotta keep
Oh,
getting up
really?
and like walking around the place here, man. Like I'm like going nuts off the sugar rush.
Each.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
Hey,
wait, shh.
Todd, I think you got a little something right here.
Yeah, Todd's back. Quit talking about him.
I can hear you when I walk away. Oh,
Ready for another couple?
Not just yet.
So, Chad, have you got anything else popped up in your seedlings video?
A couple more Serranos popped up, and another Thai hop popped up. The orange bells are coming up. I need to separate some more of those out into their own little pots, but there's still a few varieties that haven't sprouted yet, but it's only been a week, so I'm giving them a couple more days.
Yeah. Well, I'm giving mine plenty of time. I mean, I'm not even using heat mats or nothing this year, so I'm just using the lights.
Yeah, I don't really use heat mats myself.
So Rev scared me earlier before I started my season this year, saying that he thought that his malfunctioned and maybe his was frying the seeds. So I was like, maybe that's sometimes what goes wrong with mine. So I was like, no, I'm not going to have that. So that's another one for. Oh, that's the other one. I lost the sign. Never mind. Got the wrong sign. Well, hell with it.
Reptos.
So just subs for the grub. We do got to get that one in too for Paula. 9 million more subscribers, y'all.
And she'll be on the live screen.
She'll be on yeah.
The live screen.
We all scream for ice cream.
Although I did check my heat mat. No, that thing's putting out like 80-degree at most temperature.
Yeah, I'm content with what I'm doing this year.
As long as they pop, then that's a good method.
So my thing is trying to move them in between tents, the right amount of light on them, and I've got so many going on. It's challenging for me this first year of doing hundreds plus. So I'm trying to move them and sometimes rush in, and I don't know. I thought I fried some earlier today. So I think they look all right, but we'll see. Like I said, I only need one of certain varieties. There's only ones that I know that at the hot sauces that I will continue to make, I need more of. So those are the ones I know I need a lot of. And then there's certain ones that I'm growing a bunch of just because. But yeah, I got so many varieties. It just keeps adding. So can't stop starting these new 72 cells. So it's like, well, let's see, I'm bored. Let me fill another 72 cell with dirt and put some more seeds and let's see what comes up.
Yeah, I started a bunch with the in the little egg cartons back in December, but I had them really shallow. And then when we got that cold snap, got down below, like 10 below zero, and it just froze everything. And it didn't matter that they were on heat mats. It just killed everything that had sprouted. Mm-hmm. So I had to move everything interior and put them in deeper double cups, and that worked back. So
right.
But I lost a bunch of my sprouts. So
I think that's what I was doing wrong last year. Was I was using the egg cartons with because you only get a tiny amount of soil in there, but then I was putting that on a heat mat, and they got holes in the bottom of the egg carton, so like the water will seep out, and you don't have any moisture in there, and it with the heat mat they lose all their moisture really quick. So I think that was part of my biggest problem last year of losing so many seeds.
Yeah.
But the double cup on a heat mat, that's a really good method. I have like really good success on that one.
Like I said, I mean, what I do is it works for me. For me, I love the 72 cell trays in a whatever it is, the 1020 tray. you put the little 6 cells in those. You get 72 cells. You can fill the bottom with water. You soak up the soil, let it go from there, plant them, dry out the soil a little bit like Dave was saying on his video, and then just put a humidity dome on top of it and you're done. And it's all like one contained thing. And then I have great, I mean, usually 80+%, 90% germination rate. So I'm content with what I have. So
And Alex
it works for me. And then, this year I go straight to the 3x3 containers after the 6 cell, and I'll leave those in there, and that's what they're staying in until they're going outside. So it's I can easily move them and be done with them. So that's the one-time deal on that. Just so 6 cell tray, which I got the extra jumbo ones on the cells this year. Instead of that little small one, these are the big ones. So they're almost like a 2x2 area already. Then I move them up to a 3x3, and then I'll take them outside. The only plant I didn't for the outside grow that I put in a bigger container is my Dorset Naga. So I've got that in a 5-gallon container already. Because I mean I was going to eventually be in a 65, hopefully in April. So I'm trying to do that. My goal is hopefully get it 6 foot tall, 7 foot wide. That's what I'm going for.
Well, Alex said that he used a heat mat and only 13 out of 72 germinated. Epic failure. Last year, no, I had epic failure last year. I put down thousands of seeds and I failed with a heat mat, without a heat mat, double cups, non-double cups, 6-packs, the cells, cells in the, humidity domes, you name it. I did everything. I put them on top of lights. I put them like on top of the kitchen, on the top of the refrigerator. I did like every single thing you could do, and I had that was epic failure last year.
Well, I mean, for me, my homemade light stand with a $30 35-watt LED shop light from Home Depot, or I'm sorry, Home Improvement Store. So we don't get anything for that. Just on top of a dollar store foam. No heat mat this year. We're on a 10-20 tray with the cells, and just leave them like that. I use the same soil. I use Ocean Forest. I use Ocean Forest for everything except for the outdoor grow this year because I just can't afford to buy like I did last year. I bought enough for 56 plants in smart pots for Ocean Forest. So that cost me, I don't know, $500, $600, $700 for 56 plants. Something like that for soil, I guess. I don't know. I spent so much last year. I can't even keep track of it. So this year, only the ones that are indoors with the starting to set the seeds, I'm doing that. Then I bought that compost. I got that, added things to the compost, and it's just sitting in that 500-gallon smart pot that I was joking with everybody with until April. Then that's going to have the dirt. That's going to be the dirt for all the small pots that I'm growing, all my other ones that I have indoors currently. That's my plan, because I can't continue to do, $20 a bag to get 3-gallon smart pots. So that's how many you get. You get like 3. So out of one bag. So 3 pots, $20. So you figure out how many of them you do. That's how much it's going to cost.
Ouch.
That reminds me, is Susan still in the chat? Because I saw she got like a giant load of stone at like an awesome price and everything. I was just wondering what she was using that for, like landscaping, or are you making like a gigantic aquaponic garden or hydroponics or something?
She got it on Craigslist.
I don't know, man. That pea gravel could be used in a lot. I mean, sometimes some people they're having to mix in with their dirt.
Yeah.
Well, I use it in my aquaponic gardens. So you just make the actual bed out of the pea gravel, and then like the water will just go right through there, and the plants grow in the pea gravel, and the fish poop will actually fertilize the plants, and then they clean the water, and it goes back to the plants. And that's why I was wondering, like, are you making a gigantic aquaponic garden? I assume she's not, but That'd be pretty cool if she is.
No, I guess.
And then, like for me, for my outdoor grow, I'm using a product called Growstone, which is recycled glass. So instead of perlite, and it's becoming really popular with a lot of growers and stuff. And I got a humongous bag of it for $20. I think it was like $17 or whatever. I mean, it's enough to do a lot of fabric containers. So, and they're pretty good sized chunks, so it breaks up and aerates the soil really well. So that's what I'm going with, just to be more cost effective instead of the perlite or whatever.
Yeah, that stuff's really expensive.
Well, especially if you have to do 130 fabric pots worth. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of perlite to mix in to get the right ratio.
I don't use perlite much like that. I know a lot of people do, but I don't.
Yeah.
Well, Rev, there's your answer. Susan says we put it down between the garden beds and around our pavers.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
Especially if you put cardboard down and then put it on top of that. That way you don't have a lot. Well, cardboard would probably help weeds grow. Once it gets wet, it'll just start
If the
breaking
light can
down.
get through it.
It was great in the greenhouse. I put that down in the greenhouse, but it's not really getting too much rain.
So let's catch up on the chat here. Alex says, I used a heat mat. Oh, you already read that one. Freaky says, back again. Whoever is gardening this year, good luck on your germination rates. Cool. Brando says, hi to Corey. Dee says, I planted 4 of each last night, too, so I don't have to wait if some don't sprout. That would be awesome. Charles, that Dorset tree. Corey says, hey, Brando, you're knocking them chocolates down like no other. And Susan says, yes, I'm here, and I already read about the pavers. Dee says, Charles, I actually have that too, but I used it for my Kratkeys to hold that plant stems in place instead of those clay pellets.
The hydroton. So he's using that instead of hydroton.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking Susan was going to do with the gravel, because that's what I do with pea gravel. Net cups, use it in there. My aquaponic gardens, use it in there. Works good. It's kind of like the hydroton, but way cheaper, and it doesn't freeze and crack like JT was showing off. He had hydroton, that stuff froze, and he just has like a bunch of just little bits of it.
Yeah, Susan says, I wonder if I should use it for my net cups. Other Rob says, I'm excited. Go ahead.
No,
Hashtag
absolutely.
Todd can do
Other Rob says, I'm excited to see how my Indian fish technique works in my new garden I dug. Okay.
Which I assume means like planting, having a plant and then digging up like a small part, throwing a fish in there, whole fish, and then, right? Isn't that the Indian fish technique?
Or digging a hole, put a fish down, loosen the dirt up, and put the seed on top of it. Yeah.
Or like if you have like a nice rose bush, you just dig a hole, put a whole fish in there, and then fill it back in, and the fish breaks down the soil and everything and feeds the nutrients right to the plant.
Right.
Oh, nice. Susan was smart. She used landscaping fabric. I was going to do that, but didn't.
BD says, yeah, the grow stones. Okay.
Oh yeah, Rev. You got that? You seen? Yeah, I showed you that picture earlier of that media stuff I got. That super worm growing stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were tossing that out. I was like, I seen that. I was like, oh, my eyes all lit up. I was like, I've got to get that. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's my favorite
so
when people are throwing away something that you could really use.
I mean, I just by chance seen it. I was like, whoop. It's like automatic response. It's just I could use that.
Yeah, before we went live, we were talking about, I used to work for a rental agency that rents out $1 million vacation homes. And they'd be throwing out like 2-year-old computers. And I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take that thing. What, the hard drive doesn't work? Who cares? I'll go buy a new hard drive. I'd take that thing home, throw a new hard drive in it. And, you know, an hour or two later, I would have like a computer that's 4 years newer than my, you know, nicest computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it when people are doing that. I love going to the store and seeing like,
what?
oh, we're...
Todd, that says your name on it.
Not right now.
We're doing the strawberry one next.
Yeah,
Or
but
the-
not at the moment. You guys can, but my stomach's ripping me up a good one right now. So let me.
Yeah, I just had stomach cramps. I had to go off camera and cry like a baby for a second, but I'm better now.
Oh, yeah, wait. I missed one of the chats a while back. Oh, man.
Yeah, was it about Todd laying on the floor?
Yeah. Exactly.
I thought I heard a
Yeah,
dog
see,
whimpering, but I guess it was Todd. No, I'm just kidding.
Brenda is right there with me.
While you're looking through this, I thought the Hydraughton had absorbed water, though. People travel doesn't do that. Hydraughton doesn't really absorb all that much. It might a little, but not a whole lot.
And that stuff's baked really, really hard.
Yeah, it may be porous, but it's sealed pores in there.
Yeah, kind of like lava rock.
Yeah. Rob says, I buried a bunch of old salmon belly in rows, and a friend of his that is a meat cutter hooked them up. And Susan says, hey, can you guys talk about using compost or worm castings to make tea if you have done it, how you did it, and results?
I've never had compost. I've never had worm castings. I've only had worms. That seemed to work good, but I've seen everybody do great results with it. But so anybody else, jump in.
Nope, I've only watched videos. I've not done it.
Well, I've always had a lot of worms in my garden, and a lot of toads pop up around. So, I mean, I have a lot of, little critters running about my garden area, so that kind of helps me out.
I do have a compost bin, and I take and water it real good and let the juice, for lack of a better term, the tea, run out of it, and collect that and use that to feed the soil in the pots that I use, like prior to taking plants outside, and just mix that in with the soil so that it's pretty rich in nutrients before I pop my plants outside. But I don't have an in-ground garden outdoors because our soil's really rocky and just doesn't do well.
And, like for me, I use a product called Recharge. That's what I do. I mix that and do that every couple of weeks. So it's kind of like Mammoth Pea. Have you seen that? So it has all the beneficial bacteria and stuff, and really gives you a kick, the soil a boost. I think Rudy on PLC posted his results because he used the Recharge. I think he saw somewhere where I told him I used that product, and he said he had really good results. But yeah, it takes very little of the Recharge. I mean, it goes a long way, but it looks just like a compost tea when you put it in with the water. But I mean, I've had good results with that. But I mean, they have all kinds of teas now too. You can buy a bunch of the packaged teas and stuff that you go and it tells you everything to go and just how much to mix and how much it's going to make. So there's a lot of prepackaged teas already. The filter that I use to filter my drip system and to do any kind of thing outward is the Boogie Blue filters, but they make the Boogie Brew as far as a compost tea, and their whole product line. If you go to boogiebrew.com, I think it is, they have all that stuff with their compost tea and everything, and talks about their filters and everything. But the filters work really good. I got the Plus edition. to go through my drip system, and it filters 10 or 20,000 gallons. So it gets all the chloramines and as much as you can out of there. So that's how I run my drip system. So it runs through that right after the timer.
There's this book my buddy told me about. I've never read it, but it's called, I believe it's called The $100 Tomato. And it's just a story about a guy that started growing tomatoes. He's like, well, I'm tired of buying tomatoes. I'm going to grow my own tomatoes. And by the end of the season, he had a bunch of tomatoes, but he had it all up, and they were $100 a piece. So I try to keep it as simple as possible and spend as least amount of money as possible on gardening, because after a while the price starts outweighing what you're getting out of it.
Well, and that's what I'm doing too. I mean, I had this discussion with Jay and a couple other people in PLC. I've tried all kinds of nutrients, all this other stuff. I mean, and to go and use these nutrients besides like basic stuff like fish emulsion, Alaskan fish emulsion, whatever it is. So like for me, I use Nectar for the Gods for the half of my season last year. The first portion I used the fish emulsion from Neptune's Harvest. I used that, and that's pretty much what I used. So that was whatever was in the soil, and then the Neptune's Harvest fish and seaweed. That's all I used. So then I started changing. I wanted to do different things and see if there was different results or what have you. But there's ways around it. You could get a sample kit from Nectar for the Gods or what have you, and keep going. But if you when I looked and started making the amount of nutrients for all the plants, it skyrockets so much. Unless you're doing the other kind of growing, there's no reason to spend all this money on the nutrients like that. You're just going to lose your butt on it.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, so here's a picture. Here's a picture of what the soil tends to look like in my place.
It went black.
I don't know if you can. Oh, dang it! Yeah.
Well, the soil here is clay and sand. That's what we have here in Southeast Texas.
Yeah, mine was like white rock and clay, and it just kind of makes like a concrete. So I've been trying to work my soil for about 5 years now. It's finally getting to where it's not concrete trying to pull up carrots out of the ground.
Yeah, I'm kind of lucky where I'm at because we're on a sandbar here, and because I have so much forest around here, they drop so many leaves that it kind of composts. So you get like a decent, couple inches of soil, and then under that, it's just all sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sand drains very well, though, at least.
Oh, it definitely does that, except for when it floods.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with spending a lot of money on nutrients and stuff if you've got the money to spend on it and that's what you enjoy doing. But I have so many other hobbies, I can't be spending too much on one hobby because then, it leaves me stretched out too thin. And like I said, that's why main reason I have chickens and quail and stuff is for the compost and eggs, obviously, and meat. But, it helps out with my garden a lot. And every time I catch fish and clean them, I throw the fish guts in the garden. And, I killed a deer, 3 deer last year and 1 this year. And, I let them rot into the soil as well.
You killed Bambi?
No, not Bambi.
Bambi?
He didn't kill Bambi.
I'm joking. I'm just messing with him.
He's great.
I don't know what tried lasagna gardening is.
No, he didn't kill Bambi. He killed Bambi's mom and dad. Come on.
Maybe aunt and uncle.
Lasagna garden
made fun of Rudolph.
Lasagna garden is, if you watch, well, they show it in greater depths than other videos, but you basically go and this is from my understanding, is you're going and it's a big thing for no-till. I could be wrong. You can correct me. But so you go and say you plant your clover and whatever. So you have that. So you go and you let it grow the clover over your soil. Then you go and you till the top edge of the clover. Then you go and you put like more worm castings and whatever else over that and let that go. And you're making layers upon layers of the material breaking down.
Oh, so you're just turning your garden into a compost.
Essentially.
Yeah.
That's my understanding. You put hay, whatever else you have available that goes in every layer. So you're building up this one gigantic layer like a lasagna of different materials that are going to break down over the course of time.
That sounds like a good idea. Plus, I like lasagna. So.
Oh, wait. Did I just hear something? Rev likes something?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which is weird. I don't like red sauce, like spaghetti sauce, but you make me lasagna, oh, I'm down. I don't care if it gives me heartburn or anything like that. Oh, yeah. I will take that. Yeah, if I'm going to get heartburn, I don't care. It's got to be meat lasagna, though. I can't do like that all cheese lasagna.
I gotta have I gotta have some Brando spice on it though.
Well, that with the red sauce would multiply that, because I don't know if any of you guys ever tried that, but you put anything hot with red sauce. Oh man,
yeah,
the red sauce multiplies it.
You better believe it.
Spicy tiki masala kind of ramped it up a little bit.
Oh, but everybody's talking about like in-ground gardening. That was my whole reasoning for doing a like raised bed gardening. So I just went, put cardboard down and made raised beds, and then just started filling in all kind of dirt. What I use, like compost, or they call it compost. It's not compost. It's just like crappy dirt, and then peat moss, and what the heck else did I use? Use something else. It wasn't perlite, but whatever it was. But I made actual raised beds on top of the ground, and I don't know, the more you grow, the better they get. So no matter how bad your soil is, as long as you make a raised bed, that seems to be the best way to go.
Well, Freaky Geek was talking about breaking up the clay in the ground, and yeah, I've heard of people, doing that. But what I've heard works the best is gypsum. You buy gypsum; it's really, really cheap, and over like a year or two span, it'll break down that clay, and you just keep treating your dirt with it. I haven't done it yet though, because I'm slowly getting mine better now. But I may buy. I thought about buying some this year. I may still do it before I till my garden up. So.
What is gypsum? I've heard
rock.
that a bunch of times, but I can't remember.
It's a type of rock.
But it breaks down clay. You can't add sand to clay because then it's even harder. And I already have limestone. Like my dirt looks gray. It's got so much limestone in it, so it's clay and limestone. It's already really hard. So if I had
what I've seen some people do when they got a lot of clay in their soil, they'll just dig like a hole and then plant and put all the dirt in there like a hole, use that like a makeshift container in the ground kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, that's one reason I don't do it down here. Like I said, for me, the fabric pots work just fine. And then, at the end of the year, I mean, if I ever decided to just say whatever with the garden, of course, the grass is going to be dead because I lay weed barrier down before I put the pavers and stuff for each fabric pot. But I just got to replace the grass or let the natural grass come back or whatever. And I'm not digging all the stuff up. And of course, I'm digging to put the soil in the pots, but that, and if I want to move things or do whatever, I can. So I don't know. I like for me, I'm just one of those who like fabric pots. So that's just me.
Yep.
I've just got old swimming pools, like kiddie pools. I've filled them with dirt over the years, and they make great raised beds. I just grow things in those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've even seen people use old tires to use as raised beds too.
Yeah.
Those work great. My brother did that a couple years ago.
Yeah, especially for potatoes. Start them out in one tire, and add another tire, add more dirt, and then another tire, add more dirt, and they just keep growing up, and you get more and more potatoes.
Yeah, the season before last, I had like a big, wasn't a fabric container, but it was one of those big ones that you can get. I don't know. Here, I'll show you guys what one of the containers looks like that I did with potatoes before. This was a big planter. Let's see.
What's up, Rocky?
Hey, Rocky.
Like that. It's just a big container like that. I got the pineapples in this one, but a couple of seasons ago I put grew potatoes in there and they did really well. I mean, the plus side about having potatoes in a container or something is you don't have to do all too much digging. You just flip it over, just spill them out, and then you got your potatoes, you know? Right.
Yeah, and Rocky says he loves the fabric pots too. I like the concept of them, but I would never buy them. I'm so cheap. I would just go and buy fabric and stitch them up myself. And
Yeah, I'm with you, Rev. I ain't paying anything for pots. Like I get free 5-gallon buckets as many as I can.
Yeah,
possibly ever
I
want.
got way too many containers as it is. So, I mean, I just may as well use up the ones I got.
For 100 for 60 5 gallons, I spent $120.
Yeah, so I can get 100 5-gallon buckets for free. So there's no.
not only that, but, hey Cal, have you ever tried? I saw some people where they took like a 2-inch hole saw and drilled a whole pile of holes into a 5-gallon bucket, then lined it with screen on the inside, and then filled it up with dirt, and that became somewhat like a fabric pot. Because then it could aerate through the sides, through the screen, and the holes would, you know, air would get in.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea either.
What if you just drilled like a lot of small holes, but you
ways.
have to use screen? That may
Yeah,
work, huh?
That too.
See, I don't want to drill all the damn holes.
Oh man, I get all the time in the world.
That's me. Screw
Yeah,
that crap. Oh, what are you doing this next week? Drilling freaking holes in a bucket?
Yeah, I put my boy to work, have him drill some holes.
Yeah, when you get free stuff, you don't mind doing extra work.
Maybe for y'all, I'm not drilling holes all week long in buckets.
I even made that Kang Star double bucket method, where it's kind of like the double pot, but instead, like you drill a bunch of holes all through the side of the inside bucket, and you put it inside the external bucket. I have one of those on my deck. I did that. I had no problems with that because they were free buckets. I drilled I bet you there's got to be like 300 holes in there. It took me like an hour or two. Probably wore out a drill bit in the process.
Yeah, half my buckets outside are double bucket, self-watering ones.
Well, yeah, I love the concept, but that being said, I didn't have good luck with it at all.
My biggest plants came out of self-watering buckets.
There you go. You heard it here, people. It works.
So does fabric pot.
I don't know. Me myself, I had really good luck with those. Like one of those containers I just showed, like I had the pineapples in. I mean, I've had like a really pretty large plants that have been really productive. I mean, that's me. Everybody's got their own ways of preference, you know. I know a lot of people are using those fabric pots now.
Well, I mean, for me, they collapse. You can wash them. You just go and store them. I have 60 in a big oversized Amazon box. That's how much room they take up after you fold them.
Yeah,
just next year you put them in there. You wash them out again, let them dry. Go put them in a box or a sterilite container, and boom, bring them out the next year. Whatever it is, it's not taking up any space. And then you got multiple years of using them. So for me, that's what works for me. You looked at my garden. I mean, my garden, most of my plants were 48 inches to almost 60 something inches, 70 inches tall, and most of them were in 3-gallon containers. Yeah, so I mean, all this stuff. Oh, you can't grow bull crap. My plants were 4 feet to 6 foot tall. Most of them were almost like 2 foot. They would have got wider if I would have had a bigger area. But super hots don't like to be crowded with all the other ones, so they don't work well. So mine it's like a jungle, and I created that jungle that it just didn't. They didn't get. I mean, they got wide, but they didn't probably reach their full potential.
That's a really good
Oh, no,
argument for the fabric part.
my plants do fairly well. So that's me.
Yeah, it's a really good argument for the fabric pots, though, Charles. Because, I mean, try doing that with 5-gallon buckets. You're going to have something like this big by this big, and then it multiplies by like 3 inches, per every 5-gallon bucket. You're going to have, 15 buckets. That thing's going to be all the way to the ceiling. But like you said, fabric pots, you put like 60 of them, they take one little box.
Yeah. And then, you go and you spend, I think I spent maybe $200 on my drip system, a little bit more maybe. So that, and I don't have to jack with anything. Each little container had its own little drip line, and then boom, it's on a timer. I don't have to worry about anything. And then if it's raining that day, I go to the timer, rain mode. It's off. So I don't have to worry about it coming back on or whatever. And all I got to do is go look at them to see how my plants are doing, and then when I need to go pick them.
What kind of rain or water system do you have? Irrigation system.
The DIG. That's the brand name.
I don't know about that one, but I know like I was into like irrigation for grass and stuff like that, and those ones have sensors that are rain sensors, and if they get wet, they turn off for the day.
Right, that's an option. I didn't want to pay the extra $20 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think that's about.
And that's just more to me. The more stuff you get in all that stuff, it's more things to go wrong. Because on the one I have, it has a cover, so it's not going to get wet, and I just got to lift it up. I mean, I'm going to go outside anyway. I got to let out the dogs or do whatever else, so it's not going to go hurt me to push a button. I mean, it's right at the bib, so it's not like no more than 14 feet away from me right now. So it's not like it's a big chore to go out there and go hit rain mode.
Oh, and Charles, Chuck wants to see a video on your drip system.
You can watch. You can look at. I got videos up there, I believe, on my garden center. I have to look at it, but I don't know. Right. I mean, right now I'm gonna redo everything because the snow collapsed my shade structure. We were talking about that earlier. The little bit of snow that we actually got down here in Southeast Texas. So I got to redo that whole thing, and I'm making it wider this year. I'm making it longer. So I'm redoing the whole thing as far as the main lines. But I'll look and see, and I'll send him something. So.
Brando switched to popcorn.
Hey, Todd, you're pretty quiet.
Brando switched to popcorn. Hot popcorn. Anybody?
Pretty quiet there, Todd.
Scott says
I'm holding up the strawberry one.
Oh, so that's one next.
Are you going to strawberry now?
Oh, I guess I can join
you.
Well, Scott said he went. He had good luck with the smart pots. I have nothing against the smart pots. I don't want to pay for things, like especially when I get like 5-gallon buckets or 1-gallon buckets or anything like that for free.
But if you don't get the 5-gallon buckets for free, and you do like other people, go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, and buy 2 of those buckets each to do this. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah, they're like $6 a piece.
Huh?
Yeah. They're like $6 a piece.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't get them for free, anybody going, oh, well, no.
Yeah, if I didn't get them for free, I would definitely go the route of the smart pot or just dig a hole. Because, yeah, those 5-gallon buckets are way too expensive.
Yeah, and if you are actually thinking about paying for a bucket, don't. Go to your local bigger style restaurant. Usually they get like pickles, and like I worked for a restaurant, we got pickles in a 5-gallon bucket. We had a stack to the ceiling, three stacks to the ceiling. We would keep them at all times, and any other bucket we would throw away. So if you
not
go
every
there and
pickle
you
warehouse.
I'll take them off your hand. More than likely, they'll be like, yeah, cool. Come by on Wednesday, and we'll give you like 300.
Yeah, most of them pickle places, they rinse them out and resell them. So, not all of them will give them away.
Well, this
And
is
the restaurants here want $1 to $2 a piece.
That's really cheap.
And I can go up to Menards and get them for like $2.58 a piece. But still, you double them up. That's $5 a pop for each plant. when a friend of mine works at an auto parts place, and he gets buckets from a friend of his, and I told him I wanted 100 this winter, and he's got me about 50 or 60 of them so far. And
Chuck,
Rev, are you
you
going to eat
said-
a strawberry one? Because I just ate my strawberry one, and are you guys
I
eating your strawberry one?
already ate one. I did.
Well, in the chat, Chuck just said that he gets his 5-gallon buckets from Sam's Club and a grocery store bakery. That's another great one, is a bakery, because all of their stuff, or not all, but a lot of their stuff, like flour and stuff like that, comes, and it's food grade 5-gallon bucket.
Yep, the bakery here wants $2 a piece for them.
Oh, here, sorry, strawberry.
Well, see, I got this one from a place I was tossing about too, and they're tossing stacks of these out. But yeah, get some of that strawberry.
What, is everybody on strawberry? I'm the only one not.
The best. Strawberry definitely tastes the best to me.
It smells like strawberry too, and that's one of my favorite.
It's got a-
Oh, it's hot.
it's got a good taste.
Yeah, it tastes like a real strawberry. It's got little crunchy bits like strawberry seeds. Wonderful. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot.
We had to have gotten pieces out of different batches because the strawberry one for me is by far the least heat of all of them.
Maybe that's
This
when
one-
you're allergic to strawberries.
Went right to the back of my throat.
Well, this is the only one that's got me in the front of the mouth, but
It's
the
not
flavor
hot.
and everything else. But unless it's a delayed heat on it, but I ate mine before you ate yours, and I just got a mild little kick out of it.
And yours
Right
is
at first.
strawberry is different then, because the strawberry I got had a little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I may not be showing it, but it had a little bit of a kick.
Oh, your face is turning red.
Yeah.
It's not as hot.
I've got
It's definitely my throat.
I've got
Yeah,
rosacea.
So far, this is the mildest one of all of them.
It tastes the best, I think. I mean,
It's got real good flavor to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. I still like that salted caramel one though.
Oh,
Yeah, Brandon, I may have to just do a variety pack. So when you make those the chocolates, let's just do a variety pack because I want some people at work to try the different ones.
All right. It's of your choosing, so.
did people at your work ever get really angry at you for bringing all this stuff up there?
No, so there's certain workers who don't enjoy it. So I mean, everybody from my work all have my sauces because I bring the big bottles of the sauce to work. So they all put it on the whatever they're eating. So they know that it's certain people know it's hot, so they're not going to even try it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell them if it's milder because I mean all my sauces aren't hot.
No. Toppings are great.
Most
like-
people at my work won't even touch any of the spicy stuff I bring in. They look at that and be like, "No, sorry." Oh, come on.
Speaking of your sauces, Charles, I'll kind of leaned against ever doing reviews on my YouTube channel. I don't know. I really like your sauce. I may do the review. I mean, I don't have a lot of subscribers that watch, but maybe somebody will like it. I love them. I even gave my little 6-year-old a bite of your sauce with 2 brains, and man, he boogied out of the kitchen pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean that one's a milder sauce of what I do, but I mean like I said, my first and foremost for me is the taste. I want to taste fruit. I want it to be kind of sweet. I don't want to be over vinegared as far as salt, and then I want you to have somewhat of a kick in some shape or form.
Yeah, and you hit it on the head. I mean, they're wonderful. Exactly what I was looking for in a hot sauce. So many people are just trying to kill everybody with the heat in their sauces, and it's not even fun to eat. I mean, some people like it, I guess, but I want the flavor. I want to be able to eat it with stuff.
Yeah, and you can put that on anything. A sauce with 2 brains goes great with chicken, pizza, everything. You could
Yeah, you have to grill a lot of chicken
and you can use it. And it's like, it's a sauce that you could use. Like me, I'm not gonna lie. I've hardly even used any of that at Last Dab or Extra Esco. It just, I don't even find pleasure in that stuff. It's so damn hot. I mean, it's just something that on my food, I don't want to totally ruin my food. I mean, I don't want to say ruin it, but I don't want to make it so damn hot. I don't want to enjoy the food. Oh, yes, I spent a couple hours barbecuing such and such, and then I'm going to go and douse this on it, and it's so damn hot, I can't enjoy what I just spent 2 hours on trying to cook.
Exactly.
So that for me, it's got to be something so everybody can enjoy, and you can have just the right amount of heat and just eat it, like a whole meal through. I mean, like, I like this too. I like to try on occasion or eat spicier things, but that's not the what I'm going for usually.
The sauce with two brains is also very good on French fries, or as a French fry dip.
Okay, I never tried that, but
It's pretty good. Give it a shot once.
okay. I have a few bottles. So
I got to say that the strawberry by far was the hottest so far.
To me too, Rev. That one that had a kick for me. I mean, like I said, of course it's going to show on my redness because of the rosacea, but other than that, that was hotter than the others.
But it was weird. It was the most explosive heat, like right off the bat, bang, hit you like it's hot. But it was the quickest to dissipate too. Like I still have residual and I can feel it. Like I got dragon breath and stuff and I can feel it like burning like on the sides of my lips and stuff. Mm-hmm. And most of them have been front of the mouth burn.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. It's usually like right up here, like on the front of the lower jaw has been most of the heat. But no, I've had a little bit of like the back of the throat heat and stuff. But no, that strawberry by far, man. I don't know if maybe there was a lot more Brando spice or whatever in that one, but that one definitely hit me the hardest. But again, it dissipated the quickest. Like the chocolate probably was the worst because, well, maybe I just hate chocolate, so maybe I was just negative on that. But that one just seemed to linger for quite a while. But then again, that was the first one too, so maybe that was it. Although I did eat, I ate 2 different meals today. I ate the hottest hot sauce my Mexican restaurant has to offer, so I'm sure that's habanero, and Crimson Blaze on some chicken.
Yeah.
BD says, I like hot sauce on pizza too. Try this as an idea. When I get pizza, I'll get it from Domino's, but I'll bring my sauce down, and I'll actually have them put it down in instead of the marinade. I can't have the regular tomato sauce. But if you bring it down and ask them, they'll take it and put it down for you so it cooks against the crust and under everything else. It'll take it and spread it out and spread the flavor all out. And it makes a heck of a difference in it. So maybe somebody might want to try that too.
Yeah, I agree, BD. I agree, BD. I like hot sauce. No, pizza sucks, though.
I knew you were going to do something like that when you did the pause. I like hot sauce too, but pizza sucks.
Cramps. My stomach is twisted right now.
Then it feels
mine has been for a while too.
That's my favorite part of eating hot stuff. I
love it. And I ate that strawberry. It's back now.
Well, it always feels like, to me, like, I don't know, people always say it's like cramps or whatever, but to me it feels like I'm backed up with all kind of garbage in my guts, and like whatever hot I eat is just burning all that garbage right out of my guts.
Yep, and you feel it the next day too.
BD is saying it's amazing is an understatement. I'll be right back. I gotta walk around a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Office break.
And I will be within earshot.
If I did that, you'd be like, oh, Tom just hates chocolate and he's getting a sugar rush. But when he's doing that, he's a chocolate.
Alcoholic.
There you go. Yeah, we'll go with that. Wow. I was trying to say like a foul or something, but that would be kind of bad.
A foul?
Chocolate a foul.
I'm pacing back and forth from the adrenaline.
It's not adrenaline, it's endorphins. It makes you want to talk.
Endorphins haven't kicked in yet.
You can tell You can tell it makes you want to talk because he's off camera, but he still wants to talk.
Yeah, it's the fight or flight response of the adrenaline. Wants me moving. The
Yeah.
endorphins haven't kicked in yet.
Fish you
What's that?
Scott was saying he does that with his jams. And by the way, if you haven't tried Scott's jams, Scott Tippett's super hot.
On the Pepper Lovers Market.
Really good. Really, really good.
You know,
I highly recommend them for jams.
Yeah, go to the Pepper Lovers Marketplace and check it out.
Does he have any jams that don't have strawberry in them?
We
We
can
got some
hear you,
popcorn
Todd.
over here with some Brando spice.
I've used Brando. I used Brando spice on pizza before too.
Yeah. You should-
On pizza, you said?
Sure. Pizza's. I mean, like if you say you buy the store bought stuff, like say you go to the Hut. I'm not saying the actual name, but why would you want to use their red pepper flakes when you got like Brando spice or something, or instant blaze or something like that? I mean, it is technically kind of pepper flakes, just a little bit more finely down.
Fine ground pepper flakes. You know, I showed Charles and Brando. I put that Brando spice on a peanut butter jelly last night. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you try the red? Was it the red or the lighter one?
This one.
That was a hotter one.
Oh, that one's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything to compare it to.
The red one's good too, but that one's really good.
And I'm always talking crap about pizza. I'm not a big fan of pizza. I don't like red sauce in general. Like, I like spaghetti, but I go really light on the spaghetti sauce. But I'll tell you what, put any kind of pepper, anything on anything with red sauce. Like meatball sub, pizza, you name it. Any of those things, oh man, you're up for an awakening. Like if you think like, oh, this is great on like this, whatever. Take your favorite hot sauce, your favorite pepper flakes, whatever. That's great on chicken. Okay, well go put it on red sauce because that's like it's gonna double the amount of heat.
Well, I mean, just like I don't eat it regularly, but you go to Subway, let's say. Well, the only thing I really like at Subway is their meatball sub. Well, last month was Customer Appreciation Day, a month or whatever. So they had them for like what, $4 for a foot long, or whatever it was. Just tell them to do a ton of jalapenos on there, and that's how I do. Ton of jalapenos on a meatball sub. I won't get into the to what else I put on the sub because that'll probably gross people out, but because they're thinking weird. Well, I mean, I like mayonnaise, then cheese, then the meatball with the marinara, and then I like the banana peppers and jalapenos.
That's not that gross. The mayonnaise is, but
Mayonnaise, that's blasphemy.
Kyle, you all right?
No, my stomach's hurts.
Breathe in, breathe out. Wusa.
my stomach kind of feels kind of crappy, but that's got to be the chocolate because all of the burn I feels really good.
I'm good.
I think the chocolate has a lot to do with the stomach uneasiness. Because like I said, there's a lot of chocolate. I mean, if it was like a little bitty wafer, yeah. But this, I mean, we've shown you pictures of it. This thing is a thick little round of chocolate. I mean, it's not like a small portion.
Wait, I'm gonna get a tape measure.
Kyle,
Hello.
stay with us, sir.
I'm here, man. I think it might be going away.
Hey, get out of there, dog. Get away from the chocolates.
Rev's
Did anybody answer Patrice on whether or not we eat the chocolates?
We have not. We were waiting for you to come back and fulfill your duty, sir.
Yeah, we're still doing the Baker's. We're still doing the dozen edition.
Oh, we're not doing a dozen. Patrice said, did Todd eat pepper? Well, we've been eating the Brando spiced chocolates, and it's me, Rev, Kyle, and Charles that are all eating them. And we've had 3 so far.
3 so far.
We're halfway done.
And they are a half-inch tall by like almost an inch and a half wide.
Yeah.
They're not small chocolates at all.
They're heavy.
Yeah, they're very heavy. I mean, these 2 are pretty dang heavy.
Yeah, they are. Endorphin's a type of flipper. Rocky is in the house. I forgot to check my mailbox today for your sauce, Charles. I'll look for it in the morning. I've been craving it, bro.
Well, it said it was delivered, so we're hoping it's your box. And Rob got his sauces, as you might have saw, and his tacos looked awesome. So I sent him a couple of the sauces. He got the Beauregards and the orange bucking Baja. So those are 2 good sauces if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, the Bogart.
The Beauregard's hot. I mean, like I said, I put a lot of Reapers and Scorpions in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not something to mess around with. I mean, it's a hot sauce.
But I think it tastes the best probably, but it's just so hot.
I can't give all my ingredients up, but all I gotta say is there's a lot of different blueberry items in there. If you could think of a blueberry thing that would go in a sauce, it's in there. So blueberry. I'm not gonna give my recipe out, but there's a lot of blueberries.
Yeah, it's very flavorful. You can tell it's a blueberry immediately.
Did anybody answer the question about any jams without strawberries in it?
What?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't see another response from Scott because the jams sound interesting too, but like I say, I can't eat strawberries. Most jams have strawberries in them. So to go a little bit off topic, I was working last night.
Look at this dog. He's like, no more chocolates for me.
Oh, nice angle.
There's mine.
Scott says I have them without, so cool. Maybe, I think I'll probably look those up.
You waking up? Oh, what were we talking about? I'm sorry. I was just looking at this goofy dog.
Go a little bit off topic. I was working last night. Guy comes in and he says, "Yeah, I took over the restaurant across the street and gonna open up a new one with family style dining and stuff." And so I'm asking him if there's gonna be wings and other stuff. And he says, "Yeah." And he says, I asked him, "You gonna do hot sauces?" And he says, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, how would you like to do something nobody else can do?" And we got to talking, and I gave him a sample of all of my pepper powders, and he's going to try them in the different sauces and get back to me. So I'm going to have somebody who is interested in acquiring some large amounts of the powders. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. Good deal. If you can keep up with the demand.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem. But if I could get rid of the aphids,
bunch from Dave.
Those were my thoughts too, because he's just now planting. If I need to increase my order, he might be able to accommodate it.
And then make sure we throw out a hashtag pray for Dave as well, please.
Yeah.
He's busy doing tons of work. Like and subscribe if you haven't already to Dave's channel. Please like. We can't emphasize like enough.
Yeah, don't be
He doesn't like dislikes.
Don't be giving them
Thumbs down. Yeah, don't be doing that.
Yeah.
Thanks, BD. I think it's awesome too.
Only his wife can give him thumbs down.
So Todd, are these chocolates hotter than your lemon drop?
Yeah, by far.
Really?
Lemon drops are only about 30 to 60,000 on the Scoville scale.
That's pretty hot.
What would you put these at, Rob?
Much higher. The Pickersgill's orange pickles that we had, that I stepped out of the pickle contest with, were not as hot as these. Were not as hot as the strawberry was the weakest one, and that wasn't as. Or the Pickersgill's orange weren't as hot as this. So that's where my levels are. But yeah, most people have never heard of a Pickersgill's orange pepper.
I never did till you made a video about it.
Yeah. But they're an interesting pepper. My icon for my channel has got Pickersgill's orange on the actual picture. My round icon has got Pickersgill's orange pictured in there. Give a sample and then grow a bunch of what you need. That's kind of what I was thinking, BD. So I gave him a sample of all of them, and I gave him ahi lemon drop in both powder, and then I did a whole bunch in flake form. So I gave him a bag of the flake form as well. Brando hot chocolate challenge for Todd ×6. Well, we got to ×3.
I think they do it for me. I don't want to get those cramps again.
Yeah, I'm kind of gurgling at the moment myself.
Cramps.
And
What are those?
Rob says, yeah, what he said, what Brando said.
Brando, to ask a question to you, have you ever had cramps?
Yeah,
I mean, we never get a chance to ask you. Well, I mean, all we do is watch one on your videos like, hey guys, here's this Brazilian brain strain. Oh yeah, it's got a nice earthy flavor to it. Has this and that and this, and you never say anything else. But I mean, what after you do the shoot, what do you feel? I mean, do you feel anything, or you never feel? There's not like been one pepper that's like tore you up or nothing.
I feel like taking a nap. No, I mean, there's ones that are just, you know, blistering hot and all that stuff. It's just, I don't know. It just really depends. I mean,
do you put on a poker face in that on the video? I mean, because
no, I don't put on a poker face and then just like, you know, just be sitting there just like,
right.
You know, but
like hurry up, want to get this video over with.
What's that?
You take a look at Johnny Scoville when he did those 20 peppers. He did a video the next day saying what those 20 peppers did to him overnight and had him doubled up and calf cramps and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So has something like that happened to you, Brando?
Well, I wouldn't say like that, but I mean, there's sometimes where later on I'll feel it, but it won't be like, you know, something where I'll be waking up and feel like, you know, I'm on the movie Aliens or nothing like that. But I mean, it'll just be, you know, I can feel the pepper, you know, flowing around in there, you know, as it's making its way through. But it's not like something I feel like somebody's taking a blowtorch to my gut or anything like that.
So never the cramps. Like you, I mean, obviously, I don't know about you, but I always get the mouth burn. No matter, well, it depends on how hot it is. Like a jalapeno, maybe not. But like a yellow maruga, yeah, I'm getting mouth burn, and it's gonna burn the hell out of my mouth and probably my throat, burn a little bit in the stomach.
Yeah,
but after that, I don't really get anything. But
yeah, see, with me, I mean, I've noticed that each individual type of pepper has its own way of affecting somebody. Some can affect like certain aspect of the mouth up here or just right back here, but a lot of some of them hit right back here. You can feel like in the tonsils and the glands a lot, or just like right back in here, right in the back of the throat. Sometimes if you catch that piece right at the back of your tongue on that little flap right there, that can get stuck there, be there for like an hour or two.
Right.
But it's like you can try to drink as much water as you can, then that's just going to stay there. But
But have you ever gotten the cramps, Brando?
I mean, I wouldn't know if I'd call them cramps, but there'd be times where I could just feel it, just like trying to do something, but I don't know about sitting there and just like, like that. I mean, definitely
you could go over easy. I mean, easier than that. You could just not. You could not moan, but it'd just be like like they were saying, like Todd was saying about Scoville. He would just, imagine him. He's not, he's a grown boy. He ain't going, oh my God, oh, or something like that. He's just probably just,
I mean, I wasn't meaning like screaming or nothing, but I was just, kind of saying as an example kind of thing. But
yeah.
But I mean, there'll be times where definitely, it'll be like a while later. I could definitely feel it, trying to feel like something like, something's trying to punch me from the inside, but
right.
It's just like I wouldn't exactly call them cramps. So
yeah.
I mean,
okay. So in other words, you pretty much do get the cramps, but you handle them way better than most people.
Others.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what like one person would call cramps, I mean, another one might not. I mean, because I have a different perspective on some things, I guess, or I guess I could be broken. Who knows?
It's not exactly a cramp. It's just, I don't know. It feels like I'm getting punched in the gut.
Well, that's
I don't know. I mean, it feels like it could feel just like a little hot pepper just dancing around in my belly. It's like a little siesta.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
I've gotten that a bunch of times. Like no matter what I've eaten, like even the Brazilian, that thing put me on my butt. I ended up throwing up and everything. I didn't get the cramps from that. The yellow maruga, the butch tea cross with douglas, like all these different peppers I've tried, I never got the cramps from it. But I get where other people would get the cramps. Like I felt that pain in my gut, and I'm like, oh, that could be considered uncomfortable. And I get where other people would, say like, oh, it was horrible. Like I was doubled over in the fetal position. But not to me. Like, I don't know. I kind of like it. It feels good.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it where people get like that just off of a little something. But like to me, when I get that, that hot, fiery feeling going on, that's like, to me, that's not like I consider like pain. I mean, to me anyway, because when I know with other people, when that pepper hits their stomach, then they're in full panic freak out mode, and then they start getting all that doubled over cramping feeling, and act like they're going to die. Me personally, I mean, I actually kind of embrace that kind of feeling,
Yeah, same as me. I kind of like it. I like the way it feels going through your gut, and it like I said earlier, it feels like it's burning out all the garbage that I've been eating, and it's just flushing me out, kind of thing. And I don't know, it just feels kind of good.
Kind of like a pepper cleanse.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the same thing, like whenever you eat a hot pepper and you get like the sweat building on the back of your head and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, this is a hot one. Like, I don't know about, well, I'm sure Brando never says like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I never say that. I'm just like, oh, wow, this is a hot one. Like, I can feel like the sweat on the back of my head, like right here under my eyes, and like it definitely is lighting me up, but it's not anything that I can't handle. And I feel like that's the same way when it gets in my gut. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's definitely doing its work down there. But it's not like I'm gonna sit there like I gotta go sit on the toilet for an hour, or I gotta like curl up in a ball or anything. I just like it.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand about getting the cramps and all that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. To me, that whole feeling and all that when all that stuff is doing that to affect the body, that kind of just like kind of lightens up my senses more or less. It's just like I don't let it be like feel like it's like world ending kind of feeling or something. It's just, to me, it's just like I don't know. I guess I respond differently than some in a way.
How's your guts, Rob?
You said-
I'm a little gurgly, but otherwise I'm all right. And as long as I got the floor, I'm going to catch up on the chat here. So other Rob says, you'll feel better in a few minutes, Kyle. They pass. I meant the cramps. Freaky says, bet they pass faster when when he goes number 2. And I never get a burn that way. I don't know if anybody else does, but yeah.
Drop on that
That was
one.
funny. Susan had a funny one.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm trying to get.
I did a lot of funny ones on the bottom.
Yep, I'm trying to get to him. Beatty says, do Tums help since calcium is a main ingredient? No, because Tums are for acid, to neutralize acid, not capsaicin. Has no effect. Susan says, I think a punch in the stomach is a cramp. I agree. Scott says, grab your dog is awesome. Just chilling. Yeah.
She is. She's
Uh,
one of those crazy pit bulls that want to eat babies, but I keep babies away from her. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yep. Rocky says, last year I sliced up 3 fresh reapers and ate them in pasta. Immediately afterwards, I was in the fetal position on the floor. That doesn't.
Wait, only
surprise me
3
either.
reapers? Only 3?
But
You could went for more.
we're not lizard people.
Hey, Todd jumped in the bandwagon. Lizard people would. There you go.
Rob says cramps suck. I've had them a few times, but it's always at odd times. I usually can. Oh, excuse me, beast mode, anything. But sometimes, even if it didn't burn that bad, I still got cramps.
It's usually all about whether, how much you ate beforehand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could even eat a fair amount beforehand and it still won't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I ate a 4-egg omelet
that's
and
the
some
way some
toast
will affect
before.
I like
I ate a
Susan's
4-egg omelet
comment.
and toast before the show started, so I had stuff in my stomach.
I like Susan's comment. I don't sweat. I sparkle. You mean glow.
Yeah, my sister would say, I don't sweat, I glisten.
Glistening like a pig.
I can't remember what movie that was from, but it was like girls don't sweat, they glow, and whatever girl it was like, oh yeah, well I'm glowing like a pig over here.
Yeah. Christopher says, it feels like a midget man dancing in my belly. Piggy says,
Midget in my
Susan, I
belly.
would have thought it was glisten. He said the same thing I did. She says that too. And Freaky says, even better, Rev. So yeah. Ugh.
And what's up, Christopher? That's a new name to me.
Yeah, that's a new name to me too. I just
I
noticed
actually
it.
work with him. He's a coworker of mine.
Uh-oh, he's
You're
here
a
to
friend of
either.
Cal? If you're a friend of Cal, you're a friend of ours.
Yes.
Yep. Unless, of course, he's here to tease Kyle or egg him on or support him, whichever
I don't
it
think
is.
he's gonna be teasing because I let him eat a quarter of that caramel chocolate, and he knows what they're like.
Well, I was gonna say, like, if you are here to tease Cal or like egg him on or anything like that, then yeah, you're definitely a friend of ours. That's why we're all here, just to egg on Todd.
It's kind of like on Todd. Todd has, who was it? Adam, you said? And the
Yeah.
last
Adam and Alex, yeah.
Adam. And then the other thing we didn't bring up is that your biggest fan has not been on here today either. That's kind of shocking that Dolly and Diamond aren't on here or whatever their was it Dolly or Diamond? Was it Diamond something? Anyway,
Nikki Benz.
Last time it was Nikki.
yeah, okay.
Nikki.
So Todd's biggest fans.
Christopher's laughing. Scott says, he knows what heat is, Kyle.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, hey Rob, you got to hold on to at least one of those chocolates. I would like to see a video that you make where you give it to Sky, because she's Mexican. She can handle any kind of heat. So
Sky
I
won't be
would
back
kind of
for
like
3 months.
to see her eat anything. One of the strawberry, the whatever, the caramel, the chocolate, the whatever.
I'd have to put him in the freezer for 3 months because she won't be back for 3 months.
That's cool. I can wait.
How do you think Devin would do it with one?
Oh, he'd go, yeah, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah, Devin would be okay.
Yeah.
No, I just want to see. No, I like whenever people are like, I'm okay with hot foods. No, I don't really care what their reaction is. Like that's how like I am. I'm like, I'm okay with hot foods. Like I would not want to see my own reaction. But when people are like, no, like what the chick that we're talking about, if you ever saw Rob's video with the hot chick and his car and stuff, that's the thumbnail. That's the chick that says, I'm Mexican. I can handle all kind of heat. In the picker, the picker gills pepper pickle
Yeah,
challenge.
the pickle challenge video.
But yeah, she said, I'm Mexican. I can handle all kind of heat. And that was all I needed to hear. And I'm like, oh yeah, she needs to try one of these. Because whenever somebody's like, I can handle heat, like, oh yeah, try this Reaper, try this BTR, try this Brazilian brain strain.
Well, I would like to share these with Devin, Alex, and Adam and see if I can get them all on a video and take each one and cut it into a quarter and see how they react to it.
Better yet, cut each one into a quarter and give them one of each so it makes up one. And then have them eat the entire thing at one time. That way it's like...
What is that?
Well, that way you could take one of each and spread it out over 4. That way you could do Adam and Alex, Sky, and who am I missing?
Devin.
Or just buy some more from Brando and get everybody a whole one.
Or you could do that. I'm sure Brando is not, not opposed to sending out more.
Kyle, you're getting a couple of good things, or at least another hanging in there, Kyle. Or hashtag hanging in there, Kyle. My guts are killing me. Yeah.
They've passed now, but man, I can still feel, I can feel it in there a little bit.
Well, have you tried drinking something to get it moving?
I've been sipping on some water.
Oh, try chugging it. The more volume that it has to heat up, the less it's going to be.
I mean, I ate like a big meal right before. I mean, y'all see me eating.
Yeah, but how much did you drink during that meal?
A cup of water.
Okay. I just gave a suggestion, that's all.
I appreciate it. I'm about to go get some more water, actually. So.
And Paula says, pray for Kyle. At least all the attention's going to you now instead of me. I thought you were going to handle it better than me today.
Well, the heat wasn't a big deal. It's one of those cramps kicking. I've never had that happen before. It was very odd.
You're growing hot peppers this year, correct?
Oh, yeah, the hottest.
I imagine you're going to find some when you start eating your peppers. There'll be some peppers that you'll have cramps with. Are you growing chocolate bootless?
Yeah, I ordered them from Pepper Donkey, so they should be here soon.
That would be a perfect example where I'm pretty sure you're going to have maybe some cramps.
I got some Death Spiral, too. I'm pretty worried about those, actually.
That's another one I'm growing too, and you'll probably have complications with that one as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like a Brando, and I can't eat those peppers.
Well, nobody is, Kyle. We're not trying to make anybody be that.
It'll just be slivers.
I'm
no seeds.
not even trying that. That's why I was asking the questions. There's certain people who can just do this.
Yeah.
Everybody can't do this. Everybody can't do this. I mean, just like go and eat habaneros and scorpions and eating some chips and eating 4 candies and doing this and doing that. Everybody can't do that.
Yeah.
Wait, did Brando eat 4 candies?
Sleep stack.
Like 20, yeah, 24 candies. He had a whole Tupperware jar.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking, like, if Brando only ate 4 candies, then I'm only 1 behind him. So, I mean, he did eat chips and popcorn and, all this other stuff. But
like 16 habaneros so far.
Yeah.
What? Hold on, my dog wants to go outside. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I'm going to grab some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think Brando has eaten at least a dozen of the candies because just about every time he put one up, he pop it in his mouth.
Yeah, every time he suggested to you that you should eat another one, he was like, hey, look, I got one. Popped it in his mouth.
Yep.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if he only ate 4, like, man, he made that look like he ate like 8 or 10.
Yeah. Susan says, I thought too much water is bad. I always find that the more liquid I put in, the more it dilutes it, the better it is. You know, there's such a thing as drinking too much water at one time, but, you know, I drink a lot as far as that goes to help dilute it out, then you feel better.
But I believe what she's talking about is water with hot peppers is bad. That's because when you drink the water, it moves the oil around your mouth, and you actually get it coated all over your mouth instead. But once it's down your stomach, I don't think there's a big problem with that. You can probably drink as much water as you want.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. When it's in your stomach and the heat is gone, you drink a whole bunch of water either beforehand or afterhand, and it dilutes it in your stomach and spreads it around. Then you don't get the intensity of it.
Yeah. Whereas when you just eat a hot pepper, like, you're just going to move that oil around and you're just going to make it worse.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Oh, Brando's out drinking some milk.
Yeah, BD says, yeah, the ones with a smile on it. That's flour. That's flour. That's flour.
Yeah,
All of mine have flowers on them. I don't have any that have a smiley face on them.
Those are probably the ones with no Brando spice.
Because, I mean, these are
you could be pulling a fast one.
I mean, who only knows what Brando's secrets are? These smiley face ones or whatever. I'm telling you, as far as we know, the ones, the chickenpox edition that he has could be peppermint bark chocolate melted down, and there you go. And then he's like, hey, look at this one, chickenpox, and it's peppermint bark. Oh, there's Brando. Hey, Brando. We're just talking crap about you.
We're teasing.
Just like,
we get to tease
he
you a
woke
little.
up from his nap. He's like, what? People talking crap? Hey, I'm going to get into this conversation again.
I just noticed, or we noticed that, or I noticed that none of my chocolates have the smiley faces on them like yours. I take it you use 2 separate molds when you're making them?
Awesome. You know, I thought we were doing the challenge edition one, so that's what you got.
Yeah. All right, hang on.
That explains it. Okay.
Yeah, the flower ones more chocolate than the smiley ones.
Good night, Paula.
Good night, Paula.
Good night.
Good night, Paula.
And she says, heading to bed, got to get up early in the morning to go to NW Flower and Garden Show tweet up in Seattle in the morning. And BD says, see ya, Paula. Scott says, welcome back, Brando. And Susan says, good night, Paula. And someone else said, Dave says hi. So, okay. So, Mr. Brando, how many chocolates did you eat this evening? Did you keep count?
No, but I ate more than 3.
See, I think you ate like 6
Dozen?
or 7 myself.
3 dozen.
See, it just
Oh,
goes to
then
show
I ate
that
some
I'm not.
habaneros.
Yeah,
And some ghost pepper chips and popcorn and something else. We're just messing. I know you're not eating peppermint bark smiley faces.
no way.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's. Remind me never to get into a pepper eating contest with you, Brando.
Oh, why not? You all eat me in there, no problem.
Yeah, I don't think so. That place in England, that chili club, whatever it is. Some of the videos that they put out are just.
Yeah, Clifton Chili Club.
That might be it.
Yeah.
But the one where they had the contest and it was going and going and going, and you could just see the pain that the people were in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you notice, some of those ones that go like all the way are women too.
Yeah. Well, like the one I watched, it came down to two women at the end. So yeah, one of them won. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't think the lady that won was going to be the one that won. I thought the other one was going to be the one.
Yeah.
Holding on to a Reaper. Nope. Sets it down and walks away.
So are these chocolates hotter than a jalapeno? Right?
Say what?
These chocolates are hotter than jalapeno. You said they're hotter than the lemon drop, and jalapenos what? 5,000 Scoville units, something like that.
Right.
8,000. But it seems to me that a jalapeno burns my mouth worse than these chocolates do.
No,
I
the
don't know.
chocolates burn a lot more than a jalapeno. For the most part, I don't get a burn from a jalapeno.
I've never eaten an actual jalapeno that's fried.
What?
I've always dehydrated them and
What?
used them as powder.
Oh, blasphemy. You got to go to the store tomorrow, buy jalapenos, buy bacon, buy some cream cheese, cut the jalapenos in half, take all the seeds out, stuff them with cream cheese, wrap them in bacon, cook them until the bacon's cooked, and eat them.
So I don't cut mine in half. I just cut the stem off, all of them out.
Oh, hang on a second. I got confused here. You said jalapeno, and I was thinking habanero. I've never eaten a habanero.
What? How can you
Jalapenos I've
confuse
eaten.
those
They
two?
thought them-
Yeah, try that. Grab habaneros and cut them in half, take the seeds out, stuff them with cream cheese, wrap them in bacon, and cook them until the bacon's done.
Yeah, because
Video about it. This will be great. Actually, let's do a live stream tomorrow.
no,
Or just
I got one
cut up
thing
a
I-
habanero, put it on a piece of pizza, and eat it like I did.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't like habaneros. The flavor, those I dislike a lot.
yeah,
The
jalapenos
habanero?
I like.
Yeah, habaneros. Don't
You
like.
don't like the flavor of a habanero?
I don't.
I like the habanero flavor.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love
I
it.
mean, it puts a different burn on you, but the habanero flavor is awesome.
Yeah, I'm
The
not.
flavor alone is really good.
Yeah,
That-
but then again, a lot of people like pizza and popcorn, Rev.
I
Exactly.
mean, that's exactly why I'm growing a habanado, because I want the habanero flavor without the heat, so I could do something on a different scale for something that's a little bit milder, but I have that
Oh.
habanero level.
So what's the
You
difference
could always try
between
that
habanero and ají?
Trinidad perfume.
Yeah, correct. I mean, it's the
Exactly.
same thing. You know, you get that Trinidad, but you don't have the heat. It's the same thing. But I mean, you don't always want all that heat, but you want the flavor because each pod has a different flavor.
Yeah.
They all have similar characteristics, but if you start tasting all these different pods, they all kind of taste different. So they all have their little uniqueness to it, but they still stay in the like the realm of whatever. So like a scorpion or whatever, you know, just like a lot of people don't like chocolate pods because of that earthy type tone that they put off. I mean, it just all of them have those kind of characteristics in a group.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the chocolate anything pods.
Yeah, a
They
lot
have
of
like
them.
They have
Each
like a
color,
bitterness to them.
each color variation has their own distinct flavors too. Like say the whites of any kind of heat level tend to have a certain kind of, I don't know, white kind of taste to them. And then as it goes with yellows, oranges, reds, chocolates, they all have their own distinctness to them. I mean,
Like Rocky says here, I prefer the taste of ghost pepper to a habanero. Most habs have that, or that I've tried, have been bitter. Do you find it bitter? The ones that you've been eating, or are
I
they
find
sweet
them-
all the way through?
I find a lot of habaneros kind of bland in a way. I mean, mostly like the orange ones, but I have found certain strains of the orange ones actually being kind of flavorful because there's actually multiple strains of the orange habaneros. So,
I found the regular habaneros to be kind of citrusy. I mean, usually they have a lot of heat to them, but I don't find them bland like Brando does. But if I stock up on hot sauce and use that a lot, like super hot sauce, then yeah, they kind of have no heat to them. But I don't know. They usually are kind of a little bit citrusy.
No, the chocolate scotch bonnets, those are pretty good.
I grew those last year.
So, Todd, are we continuing? I mean, it's 11:35. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, Rev, can you do another one?
They bouncing off the walls, but I mean, heat wise, yeah, but chocolate wise, ugh.
Kyle?
Man, the heat's fine. I can handle that. But I'm really scared to get the cramps again. I do not want to go to bed when my gut's hurting.
Okay, so that's a no. Charles, I don't have to ask you.
So pretty much what Rob is setting up is there's gonna be another one to finish out the ×6. There's 3 tonight and another 3 later.
Another 3 Monday. Yeah, because I don't know if I could handle another one right now myself.
Oh no, not on Monday.
Oh, so
That Monday's way too long. That would have to be
Friday.
Friday.
yeah.
One
Oh no, I'm kind of scared of another one myself.
I'm sure you are.
You know, I'm trembling over here. I'm trembling. You know, I'm trembling. My finger just twitched a little.
It's kind of weird. I feel like my hand is actually bouncing from the chocolate, but nope, kind of steady.
Christopher says, liked and subscribed. Cool. BD says, I seen on Man vs. Food show last night in Nashville. They're using dried ghost, dried scorpions, and dried reapers in a sauce for the hot challenge. 10 minutes to eat, 3 tenders, drenched. I get $25 if you win. Brando, how far are you from Nashville? Haha, joke.
Christopher, if you
just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
well, Christopher, if that's
Go
another
down
new
and eat
name.
4 of them, get $100.
Well, Christopher's another new name to me, but if you liked and subscribed my channel, then you should also check out Rob Z. That's the guy right there that's playing with his goatee. And you should check out Kyle Waller, which is the next guy right there thinking about his gut right now. And then you should check out Charles P., the next guy in the hat,
Chris
who's
is subscribed to me.
teddy bear. And then you should check out Chad the Walrus, who also, he has glasses on, but he's playing with his goatee. And then also you should check out Brando Toe, which is now he's playing with his goatee, but he's got an orange shirt on in a white room. So you should check out all of those other channels too, because if you think my channel's at least halfway decent, you'll love their channels way better than mine.
Essentially, what we're saying is check out people who are playing with their goatee. That's what we're
That's what this live stream is all about. Guys with goatees playing with them.
Oh, Kyle's got more of a full beard. Not just a goatee.
I actually shaved off the sides of my Amish beard today.
My cousin had that whole thing going where it was just down here, but no mustache type area. And he came to Thanksgiving one time, and he was like, I don't know, 20 at the time. And like all of us, like individually, like my dad started off like, hey, what's going on with that facial hair that you got going on? He's like, oh yeah. He was all proud. He's like, oh yeah, it's really cool. Like I got this whole beard without a mustache thing going. And my dad's like, kind of look like you're in ISIS. And like it just went from there, and like every single person was hitting him with the same thing. And I was like, you know, like I wasn't around for that, but I was around later, and I'm like, I don't know about that, man. Kind of makes you look like you're in ISIS. And it was just one after another after another. And next time I saw him, nope, completely shaved.
Peer pressure will do that.
Until you get old. You do that to me now, I don't care.
Yeah.
Make fun of me all you want. I'll probably more.
Yeah, I've had a goatee for like 15 years.
Oh no, my sisters used to give me a hard time about the beard.
Now it's all hipster.
Oh shit, man! I can't go anywhere now without seeing somebody trying to do a beard. It's like, damn it! It's like you guys. It's like, you know, a couple years ago, there's only just so many people having beards, and now it's just like everybody's doing beards.
Yeah, hipster movement is quite annoying.
And see, you know, we should have paid, you know, given props to Duck Dynasty people, because they're the ones that started all the show with all this beard stuff, and everybody's like, oh man, yeah, Duck Dynasty, guys with the beards and stuff, and then everybody started going with beards. So yeah, but a lot of people got crap for beards. They're always like looking, oh my god, man, don't you ever shave? Whatever. Now it's like it's a cool thing to do. Me, I just hate shaving.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Shaving once a week for me sucks.
I used to hate shaving, and that was my excuse, but I gotta say, shaving your head is the greatest feeling in the world, man. Like right now, it's like 2 days old. I have some stubble on my head. Ugh, gotta shave that off. But my face, nah, I can let that go 7, 8, 9, 10 days. I don't care.
Yeah, see, it wouldn't work so well with me.
Nice hair.
Yeah, I used to shave my head years ago, but I was like, I kind of got over it. Yeah. But I mean, I didn't mind the feeling, because after a while, for a little while, if you wore a hat or something, somebody tried to pull it off, and it would like stick to your head because of that little stubble. It'd be like Velcro. It'd be like, Dick, I no way you're not getting it off my head now.
Well, you also, like Charles and Brando, you both got nice hair. Like, I don't have nice hair. I don't have hair like right up in here. Like, I was burned as a child, so I don't have hair on the top of my head. So I just got like the little like monk look where it's like around the sides and stuff, and that does not look good. So it's way better if you just shave that stuff off.
Call it a horseshoe mohawk.
Yeah, or reverse mohawk.
Or cul-de-sac.
Yeah, you got good hair too, Kyle.
Oh, well, thank you. Mine also got all burned off when I was younger, but it grew back.
Yeah, not mine. I've never, since I was 10 months old, I've never had hair in this entire area that my hands are covering.
Susan has made a formal request to you, Mr. Rev. Would you like to read it out loud?
What? Let's see your shaved head, Rev? No, like I just said, I got stubble coming back in. It's not shaved.
So this is what I'm probably gonna. Well, this is probably what Rev is thinking. He'll show you his shaved head when you come on the live stream.
All right, that'll work. Oh, let's wait for the 30-second delay on that one, because I'm sure it's only going to be 30 seconds.
No. Her computer just crapped out.
Yeah.
Lost internet connection.
Even though she's already been on YouTube showing her face off.
And representing that pepper donkey shirt.
And didn't she show off the sriracha pepper shirt when she went to the sriracha factory?
Yeah. And at the Anaheim Hot Sauce Festival or Expo.
Just saying.
Well, Chuck is saying I started going bald at 18. I shave it all off now.
Exactly, Chuck. Absolutely. That's what everybody should do. If you're going bald, just shave that stuff off. Don't mess with the toupees or the comb over or all that crap. Just shave it.
Rob
What
says
happened,
I got
Rip?
even longer hair than JT Bear. What, Brando?
No, it's Susan.
And she's asking how you got burnt.
I was burned. Hey, quit trying to eat the chocolate. When I was 10 months old, hot grease, as in like French fry oil, got poured on my head
That's terrible.
by myself. 'Cause I was 10 months old and I yanked the cord
Wait,
and spent. Well, I was 10 months at the time, and I spent I don't know when I got out of the hospital, but I know I spent my first year birthday in the hospital. And I've never had hair on the top of my head. I burned my shoulders. I only have one nipple. It's all over my back, my leg,
oh, we're gonna see the nipple.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure everybody wants to see the nipple.
Oh no.
That's for an extra fee.
Yeah. That'll be once we get Paula on here. And Susan.
We need, let's see, probably that tally would have to be 18 million subscribers between the two of them then. So,
Yeah. Let's see. Chuck says,
But the point of the whole story isn't like, oh, poor me or anything like that. No, it happened. And no, just if you don't have the hair, just shave it off. There's no shame in shaving it all off.
yeah.
Just don't do the comb over. Don't do the toupee. I did all that crap.
Yeah, don't do the Donald Trump.
Well, I don't know what the heck he's doing, but
Yeah, that guy's got some hair, doesn't he?
maybe you should do what he's doing. He's doing like the Don King. Like, I've got some wacky hairdo. Like, you'll know me because of that hairdo.
He's doing that kind of faux comb over raccoon kind of thing.
Raccoon, possum, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pepper Donkey in the house.
So,
Yeah, I
Pepper
was
Donkey.
just gonna say I want to catch up with the chat here. And Chuck says, Rev, God only created a few perfect heads. He put hair on the rest. And Pepper Donkey says, someone say Pepper Donkey.
yes,
So
I
Pepper
did.
Donkey's in the house. Oh, next one says Pepper Donkey in the house. Susan says, haha, hey, Pepper Donkey. Donkey ears burning, laughing out loud. Pepper Donkey is giving hands up and a clapping. Susan says, oh, wow, dang, dude. And that's got to be the Rev. And Scott says, just shave it. Easy. And it's 11:47, 13-minute warning. It's that time of the evening.
And I have to attest to that. I mean, from someone who actually wore a toupee from like 7th grade all the way until like I was 36 or 7 or something like that. No, shave it. It's way cheaper and it's way easier. Not only that, but I don't know. It's like, there's women's marches where they're like, we don't need bras. It feels natural. No, exactly.
Yeah, run around naked.
Well,
Nobody cares.
I advocate that too, but yeah, shave your head too.
Yeah, about
Okay.
15 years ago, I fell into a fire and burned all my hair off my face. Spent 3 months in ICU in Parkland. And luckily, mine grew back. But this side of my face grows opposite. It grows up. So I can't grow a beard because it goes crazy. But, I'll tell you what, getting burnt is probably the worst feeling. No, of anything.
Yeah, getting burned
It's
is
crazy. I've
good.
got broken bones and all kinds of crazy stuff, but that's by far the worst.
Oh yeah,
I can top that, but I don't think I will.
definitely not a fun feeling. Same thing with me. I can't grow a full beard because this side of my face is all burnt. So I can't actually grow hair. I mean, it's like physical. It feels like, like a baby's bottom. Like, I mean, it's smooth and there is no hair ever going to be growing right
Yeah,
there.
mine grows right here on the bottom. I can't grow hair on right there. It's weird. I have no feeling in it either.
I think I got a
Okay,
feeling.
it's outro time. Last time it took us 20 minutes to get through outros, so We're starting 10 minutes early. And who gets to go first? Ed the Walrus gets to go first.
Okay. Chad the Walrus. That's it for me. Make today the best that you can just by you being a part of it. Happy trails, everyone.
Oh, and Chad, you got a wrench, so put a link to your YouTube channel in the chat. That way everybody
type
can
something
find your
in the
YouTube
chat, too.
channel easy.
Good luck with that.
Well, actually, if you put a comment in there, they can click the 3 dots and find it.
Yeah.
For the 9 minutes where we're on.
Are you?
There you go.
All right. So you're finished then?
I'm finished.
All right. Because I thought you would have said something about your YouTube channel and Pepper Lovers community, or
Yeah, all that stuff. I'm really tired. I got to wake up in 5 hours. So.
okay. I'll let you be then.
I'm with you, Chad. 5 hours for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get up early myself today too. So.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle.
I'm
You
usually up
next.
in less than 5 hours.
I'm Kyle Waller. You can find me on YouTube at Kyle Waller. I'll have a couple videos. I'm gonna put some more up this weekend probably. And then Google Plus. That's it. That's all I'm on.
You're not-
So it would be
PLC, right?
What?
so
You're
if
part
they
of
went to
PLC.
YouTube and typed in KYLE space WALLER, they would find you.
Hopefully they would find me that way. That's what my YouTube channel is.
Make sure you go
Cool.
subscribe to them.
You can take and put a comment in so people can see it if they want to take and click through to it. Mr. Brando, you're next. Oh, Charles, you want to go?
Sure. I'm Charles Space P on Google Plus, YouTube channel. You can click the 3 dots. I posted something later, guys, on the chat. We have some sauces still available at Pepper Lovers Community Marketplace. Check those out. I know a couple people mentioned those today. I have a few flavors left. And I'm usually here on Monday and Wednesday and whenever else Rev would like to go. So you can always come to the live stream, check us out here too. So that's about it.
Cool. Brando, would you like to do your outro?
Yeah, I could do something like that. Let's see. Yeah, check me out on YouTube, Brando Toes channel. And then Google Plus. I kind of lurk around the Pepper Lovers community as well a bit. And, you know, every so often you might see me munch on a jalapeno and kind of freak out a little. But, so, got some of the little...
Your seed giveaway.
Huh?
Mention your seed giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a seed giveaway going on. It'll keep going on until I don't have any more to give away. Got a little bag of goodies right here for a bunch of seeds. So they're all types of seeds. Hit me up about that. Just all that's needed is a comment on a video you're choosing, like, and easiest way to contact me, hangouts, or sometimes every so often I may get a notifications or may not while PMing on YouTube. Who knows? That depends on if they say anything. But all right, yeah. Even the marketplace on Pepper Lovers too.
Alrighty.
Next.
Next would be me. So Rob Z is my YouTube channel. ROBB space Z. You can check me out there. garden stuff, oddball gardens, lots of peppers, pepper-related stuff, and a few other things. And I also have a second channel, which is Yankee Ace 50, YANKEEACE 50, and that's my Minecraft channel. I just put up my 28th episode today. So if you want like Minecraft and like watching people play, go check it out. I'm also on Google Plus and a member of the PLC, also under Rob Z. So yeah, that's about it for me.
Wait.
Mr. Rev.
Wait, you have 2 YouTube channels?
Yes, I have
Who
Who
did you pay off to get 2 YouTube channels? Because you can't just have 2 YouTube channels.
Oh, I actually have 3, but I don't use one.
I think I have like 7, but
Yeah, see, who'd you have to pay off?
oh, I paid off a lot of people, but that was way early in YouTube. It was like 2007.
That's when it was cheap, right?
Oh yeah, I mean that's why you just go to youtube.com/RevToastTV and it pops me right up. I don't have to have a custom URL.
Yep. Ah.
Oh, and Susan wanted to mention Bella Gardens, or
Yep.
Bella Garden,
Yep.
which is I believe that's her Google Plus page. So yeah, go check out Google Plus. What is it? Google Plus / Bella Garden. Bella means beautiful.
Ah. Cool. All right, Rev, outro time.
Still 6 minutes, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
that
you-
gives us enough time. It gives us enough time for 3 more chocolates.
Yeah, I was
No.
kind of waiting to see how the cramps play out on Cal.
Oh, cramps are gone. But if I had another one, it'd come back. I'm not ready for that.
Well, wait, yeah, let's go ahead and go over that. So, how does everybody feel? Because I feel absolutely fine.
Oh, I feel great now.
I feel a little jacked up on sugar, but I mean, besides that, Rob?
Oh, dynamite!
My adrenaline wore off and I calmed down. Then the endorphin rush hit and I got wired, and now I'm coming off of that. And right now I'm feeling tired. Stomach's fine except for a little bit of gas, but otherwise I'm fine. I think I still have a piece of pepper caught up here because I get a slight twinge every once in a while of something hot. So, but otherwise I'm doing pretty much fine.
Todd feels the heat burning him through the night. Todd feels the heat.
That was actually pretty good.
And before we get any further, Susan, you got a wrench. Throw your link up for the Bella Garden. That way everybody can find it. But anyway, Charles, how are you feeling after all the chocolates?
The same as you, dude. Same as you.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm all right.
What about you, Brando? How you feeling? Well,
I'm
you're
dying,
all
man. I'm dying. I'm dying. I got like a porcupine in my belly. No, I'm good.
So
I'm
all
alright.
those chocolates, the ghost pepper chips, the Brando spice popcorn, the habaneros, all that stuff, everything's A-okay.
Just gravy.
See, this is what you can aspire to, people, if you really put your mind to it. All you got to do is start eating hot stuff. Next thing you know, you're going to be the next Brando Toe. It's not true, but I'm going to tell people that, and whenever they get cramps, they're going to be like, dang you, Reptos TV! And I'm just going to laugh, but...
You're gonna be like on that camera's gonna pan away. Hashtag blame Reptos TV.
Exactly. Hey, where's that flashcard? You still got that, Charles?
For Blame Reptos TV, yeah, I gotta dig them out.
All I have is the baker's dozen.
Yeah, it's somewhere. Hold on.
So
Yeah.
wait, I guess I have the ×6. But
Hashtag blame Reptos TV. Hashtag blame Reptos TV.
Oh man. Yeah. So the rest of the chocolate is Friday then.
Praying for Dave too.
yeah, definitely
Hashtag
pray
pray
for
for Dave.
Dave. I thought he might be lurking in the chat there, but we didn't see him chat, so obviously he must
No,
not.
he's probably playing the silent lurking type tonight.
Well, he might have been, but I don't think so, because I think if he was in the chat, he would have actually said something. So I don't know. There might be something really wrong with him. So we're gonna go with the hashtag pray for Dave, and make sure you go to his channel and Grown at Home in WV, and make sure you go to like his last 3 videos and type in the comments section hashtag pray for Dave. By the way, he messaged me and said he loves when people do that. We didn't. He was just like, what the heck is going on with this?
Right.
And I just ignored him. So I take that as he loved it.
And give him a thumbs up, a like, please, in his videos.
Oh yeah, definitely no.
He doesn't like those thumbs down. So unless you have a valid point to give him a thumbs down.
But if you do, make sure you give them some kind of critique in the comments, like I didn't like your video because blah blah blah, and then that's okay. But if it's just heck with this, thumbs down, well then that's wasted.
Yeah.
Oh, and Susan said that it's actually Bella Gardens, plural, garden plural.
Yeah, man. What you thinking?
So check that out. She also put a link in there in the chat so that everybody in the chat could actually get to it.
Hashtag chocolate challenge top 6.
Well, at least we got to the hashtag hot chocolate challenge for Todd ×3 today.
Yeah. So are we going a rolling count? Is that 3 + 1 = 4?
Yeah, he's going to finish the rest of the actual the chocolates Friday.
You don't have to ask me Friday, I guess, but
Friday it is. All right, so I'm on my outro over here. So yeah, so I guess Friday it's gonna be Todd over there munching down on every single last chocolate that he has, except for like one that he's gonna save for Sky. Oh, sorry, Todd, I can't hear you. I'm in the middle of my outro. So anyway,
Todd could do it.
Yo, that's all I can hear is encouragement from everybody in the chat there and everybody on the panel. So everybody's in agreement. Okay, well, cool. It's going to be Friday. So
Todd can do it. Todd.
There you go. We got Brando up there with the hashtag Hot Chocolate Challenge for Todd ×6, which means that'll finish out on Friday, apparently. And then he'll hold off a couple more and for a couple of his co-workers, so that'll be fun. But yeah, we already went through how you can find out how to get a hold of all of us on our YouTube channels and stuff like that. We're getting an error 404 for Susan's page, but if you just go and look up Bella Gardens on Google+, I'm sure if you put G+ Bella Gardens, plural.
All you gotta do also is sometimes just look at anything in PLC. If somebody has something with Bella Gardens posted on there, so I imagine it'll probably pop up on there or something.
Or if you just click on Susan, who is all over Pepper Lovers Community, I'm sure she has a link to it within her profile.
Sure.
So, yeah, definitely go check that out. Go check out the Pepper Lovers Community on Google+. Just type in G+ Pepper Lovers Community or PLC. It'll pop right up. The Pepper Lovers Marketplace, check that out. Charles is on over there. Brando's on over there. Who else is on over there?
Isn't Scott with the jams?
Oh, yeah, Scott. Yep. Scott, what is it, Tippett?
Tippett, yep.
Yeah, go check out all those guys over there on the Pepper Lovers Marketplace. Buy some stuff from them. and show your support. Yeah, if you're new here, and I don't know why you would be new here and not be subscribed to me, but for some reason you found my channel, click that subscribe button. Maybe hit that thumbs up button. Maybe hit that thumbs down button. But like always, whenever you ever hit the thumbs down button, at least leave a nasty comment. That way you know why you got a thumbs down. Otherwise, we just disregard it, and we believe that you actually meant to hit the thumbs up button, and you missed. So...
Yeah, if
But
you don't leave
anyway-
a comment, you got to bring your 5 friends with to show that it was actually almost serious.
Well, that's my general rule. If you want to click the thumbs down button on my channel, I suggest going and getting 5 other of your friends, and they all come over and click thumbs down on my channel as well. That way I actually think that you mean it, because if I only see 1 thumbs down or 2 or 3, I do not think that you actually mean it. I believe that you actually meant to hit the thumbs up button, and you missed. You know, you're a little tipsy, a little drunk. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Whoops. You know, that's the way I take it. So if you're actually meaning that thumbs down, A, leave a nasty comment, or get a bunch of friends to come over and give a bunch of thumbs down, because otherwise I don't believe that you actually mean it. So, but anyway, this was another live stream here, and it was on Revtos TV. Like I said, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up. Do all that fun, happy social media stuff. Check out all these guys in the panel that are down below. We already just told you all their names and everything. Make sure you go subscribe to all those guys. Give them tons of thumbs up. Watch all their videos. Watch, you know, click on a playlist. Go to bed. Just let their playlist run overnight. That way they get hours and hours of you watching their videos. And, exactly. And, yeah, do all that fun, happy social media stuff. And like I always say, we were live. It was awesome. It was
I just got a notification that Crazy Kimberlin posted LA Beast played Happy Birthday for him on his live stream. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well,
But anyway, that was our live stream, and we were live. It was awesome. Guys loved it. We'll catch y'all next time. Later.
See you later.
You guys.
Todd's burning you up, ready or not. Some like it hot, put some sweat when the heat is on, Todd.
There you go.
Fire station.
later.